the one that had the dog with it, who attacked her and summoned more to its aid, more like shadowy wolf things to its aid. We fought them. They retreated again, but not before what we assume was one of the kami intervened and gave us aid. We left the village the next day and traveled further along the river until it basically had dried up because of what looked like some kind of vines covered in thorns. We then left the boats and found a place to camp, where the next morning we were surrounded by a very large retinue of samurai who took our weapons and took us back to their village, where they told us that we are not prisoners per se, but we are not free to leave the village until we have gained their trust, and they are convinced that we are not Oni.
Okay.
And that's where we left off.
Minor correction, they said we can try to leave the village, but we're probably not going to be successful.
Yeah.
That is correct, because they seem to have a power that others do not. Who remembers what that is?
Something about having the trees like bend around them and not impede their path.
That is correct. It seems as though as they can kind of commune with the forest. Maybe that's the druid that Isao was speaking of.
Well, you start introducing moons, and we got the tree people here. What's going on?
Fucking hippies.
You guys walk out of the house, and they're all just hugging this tree. It's weird.
Also, Kosui did show up at some point, but did not give us any money, to which I am very disappointed.
That is very accurate.
Because we're sleeping out on us.
We did kill things for him, didn't we?
Yes.
We didn't kill the right things, though, apparently.
It's hard to say. Maybe he just forgot. I mean, he kind of was in a rut. For those who weren't here, the cart was stuck in a rut, and his henchmen were trying.
I figured it was something equally terrible.
It was a definite dad joke-age right there. All right, so you guys are in this village. Again, you are not bound or held up in any way. They did give you a small residence to reside in. A few days. We're just going to kind of go. A few days have passed. If you guys were missing any sort of hit points or abilities, consider them all back and at your ready. Also, you guys are what, level 4 now?
Yes.
Yep. Make sure that you are caught up as well. You can kind of do that in the background. Again, they do not completely trust you. As you move around the village, you will instantly see that there are people watching you night and day, every minute.
Would my character recognize what clan these samurai belong to? Or like what army they are a part of?
Well, possibly. You can make. Do you have like a local history or anything like that? Unfortunately, they took heraldry and stuff like that out of the game.
No. I think I have any kind of. I have -1 to history.
Okay, but you grew up in kind of this area. I will allow you to make just a base intelligence check.
Awesome. Intelligence still -1. Let's do this. Holy shit!
Okay, you don't know. Again, you grew up in this area. You've only heard stories, and what's really going to stick out to you, and as you can kind of see throughout the village, is the chrysanthemum that they use as their sigil. You're vaguely remembering, what was it? Kikugiri? And that's about all that you're going to recall.
Reiki seems to ponder on this for a little bit.
Alright, and I will show you on the map. This is your hovel.
Oh, so they got us like right in the center of town too.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
Center of town, not the center of the residences.
Yes. Again, you seem to be centrally located within their compound, we'll say.
Lovely. So, no real chance of escape.
All right. Again, we'll say that you guys wake up. What do you wish to do this day? They've finally given you enough leeway to leave the house.
Ryuki's gonna wander about and just look at the village, see what there is to see the sights.
Okay. Are you guys looking to wander together, small groups?
We should probably stick together.
Yeah.
At the very least, small groups, probably together.
Ryuki doesn't care.
Okay. So, if we'll assume that everyone's going as a group, unless you say otherwise and are going to split off. Ryuki heads out the door. You are instantly greeted by two guards that are standing by the door. They kind of size you up, again, knowing that you guys have no weapons on you. They obviously have Katana at their side. As you start to move throughout the village, they will kind of shadow you. They'll give you some space. They'll never get closer than maybe 10 or 15 foot, but they're always close, always watching. Anything in particular, any area of the village that you're looking to head off to? Or just wander around aimlessly?
Ryuki's gonna head to the south towards what is probably obviously the temple.
Okay. Alright, so as you guys pass through, you can see that the rice fields are in full bloom here. This village does not seem affected like the other ones that you have been to. There are no demons or poxes, curses, anything like that you can tell. The crops look all healthy. The people look, for the most part, fairly lively. Once you get farther to the south here, it's where you're really going to see the liveliness. Down here, kind of in the courtyard of the monastery, you can see several of, perhaps maybe the young samurai or warriors sparring early in the morning.
Is there any obvious markings to what god this temple belongs to?
You don't see any on the outside of the temple.
Anybody else have any questions?
I was just gonna say, it seems interesting that for all of the not really strife, but all of the mess that was by the river and the river all dried up, they seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, it is a steep contrast to the rest of the world that you've seen.
It comes off as really suspicious to me.
Yeah, I don't want to sit accusing anyone, but yeah, that doesn't.
As I said last time, I feel like we're in Bossing State right now.
Reiki's gonna squat down like right outside one of the fighting arenas and watch the samurai.
Okay, most of the young students, they give you a quick glance, but are quickly kind of ushered back into focus by their sensei or teacher there. He is, shouting out drills. They're practicing, couple 2-hit, 3-hit combos sort of thing. Then their partner will then reciprocate. Teacher will go through, correct those sorts of things. One of the other, it doesn't look like a teacher, but maybe it's another guard that's been assigned to this area, keeps staring over at your party, really giving you guys kind of the stink eye.
Reiki, return said stink eye.
If you weren't gonna do it, I was. You know what? I'll return the stink eye as well.
Like, just imagine like some typical anime, like gangster delinquent character from fucking a high school anime. That's Reiki right now.
Choose
just
one.
squatting down. People.
Are you even doing like full Slav squat?
Yes.
Squat like Slav.
I was
awesome.
just kind of imagining like the line between for eye contact with the jagged bit in the middle.
Okay. Again, as you guys are kind of giving the stink eye, up the path seems to be a woman, maybe mid-20s, human, is coming up the path. She seems to be holding a tray of sorts. You can't quite tell what's on it.
Swords, probably.
As she gets closer, you can tell that they are not weapons. She kind of starts to skirt the outside. She is going to take the path that is opposite of where you guys are standing and make her way over, into the temple. It looks like you're not sure if she had tea or incense or something. It was covered over with looked like a fine silk cloth.
Well, I feel welcome here.
Don't let it get to you.
I mean, at least we're not getting just attacked outright. Though I guess
we're just being held prisoner out in the open.
Yeah, I suppose that could be worse.
You could always try running away.
I leave you all? No, I'm not gonna do that.
You'd also probably be giving up on your gear as well.
Ryuki has his fist. It's okay.
I'm not worried about my gear.
Fucking unholy pact.
All right. Anything else? You gonna stay here and watch everybody, or would you like to move somewhere else?
Right, he's going to stand up and try to enter the public part of the temple.
Okay. Yeah, as you enter into the...
Idea.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right, as you enter into the temple, you can see the woman. She's kind of kneeled down, praying. You can see that there are several stacks of incense lined up across, kind of like an altar of sorts. There are a few other people in here as well, dressed in, I don't want to say robes, but more like kimono, that sort of thing. They seem to be worshipping or praying here.
Any statues or anything in here?
You're not seeing any of the major pantheon. It seems to be pretty nondescript inside, which again is pretty different than everywhere else that you've been.
Yeah, Regi's gonna definitely raise an eyebrow at this.
What kami are even worshipped here?
Did you say that aloud or to anyone?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just say it aloud. Make this interesting.
One of the men from the side will kind of start to walk over to the party. Can I help you?
Ryuki's going to cock his head and say, what temple is it? What kami is this temple devoted to?
He'll kind of look at you strangely. To all of the kami.
How curious.
Our apologies. That's just
are things
rather-
done differently in your lands?
It's different from what we've come across in the past. Is all.
Usually we
I'm
see
glad
that.
all of the kami have a place for those who wish to worship to come.
Yes. Well, if you wish to know more, come by this evening. I'm more than willing to share in my wealth of knowledge.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Your people seem to be very close to nature. I've met others like you.
Things certainly have changed around here. He'll open up a little bit, and you can tell. The forest has been rebelling. is the best way that maybe I can describe. We are pretty much self-sufficient here. We have to be.
I wonder if this forced rebelling has anything to do with the problems we've seen in other towns.
That could be. I haven't been outside myself. You can tell again, he doesn't look like he's warrior class per se. He's probably not out in the thick of it with the expeditions and that sort of thing.
Felix nods, or not Felix, but Ryuki nods. I'm sorry. And simply doesn't really seem he has much more to say.
I mean, it certainly isn't out of the question that it...
Whoops.
Go ahead.
Why is this town just sequestered off from the rest of the country?
That's a good question. There's been lots of... He at this point, he's kind of talking to you almost as if you're a child, but not like super young, just somebody who maybe he thinks you're super ignorant.
I mean, I think I'm the youngest one here, so that actually makes sense.
And we don't know, I don't know the exact cause of this. My understanding was there was a great daimyo that presided over this area a long time ago. Something happened to him, and he laid a curse upon this land.
Huh.
We've been able to stave the effects away. Again, he'll kind of praise his leader, Fusamoro, in keeping this clan going, thriving through all the hardships that they faced.
So this place has been bladed long before the rest of the country has. You've just been keeping the curse at bay.
He kind of nods, but in a way that's only in half agreeance. That's half true. The curse has always been, but it has never been this bad. Things have progressed at such a state now. He'll kind of look over at the incense and the people praying. I'm trying to keep faith.
OC, are druids just called druids in the setting, or they have a special name?
Yeah, sure.
Raiki says, by your abilities with plants, I'm going to guess your village has druids?
Yes, we have several apothecaries that preside. He'll kind of give you a rough area of where they preside. They have a small place there by the river. I'll ping it here.
Not too far from where he's staying, then. Do they have any theories?
I'm sure if you asked 1,000 birds, they would each give you 1,000 songs.
A good answer.
If you excuse me, I do have things to attend to. You are welcome here at any time, and he'll kind of give you
I do have one more question before you go. I'm sorry to intrude.
Yes. He seems slightly perturbed.
Makoto leans in a little bit and says in a low voice, does the word Bloodthorn mean anything to you?
We don't like to call it that, but it's basically describing the accursed forest around this area. It seems to grow and tangle with vine. A man left to his own devices will quickly become devoured and drained.
And that's why we can't leave. Got it.
Reiki will bow to the man and say, "Thank you for your time."
Yes.
You're welcome. I did not introduce myself. My name is Fuji.
Ryuki Akeno.
Tanaka Makoto.
Okay. He gives a slight bow, and then he gets back to his business.
Well then.
What do you wish to do?
Was there anything else you guys wanted to do?
I really can't think of it.
I mean, besides leave,
I don't think that's an option.
it's not, but I still want to.
I guess I'll visit those apothecaries.
Okay. As you guys kind of move through town, I'm not going to keep beating a dead horse here, but eyes are always watching you. As you travel, actually, as you travel past, you're going to see that someone is kind of working the fields over here. He seems to be scratching his head, looking around like he's lost something. He sees you guys and then immediately goes back to work.
Reiki tilts his head and goes on his way.
All right, you guys kind of march your way through town. You make it to where Fuji had said the apothecaries are. You walk into the shop, and lo and behold, it is exactly what you had imagined. Lining these shelves are various sorts of plants, herbs. They've got glass bottles and stuff for tinctures. Kind of the whole nine there. Appears to be 2 women and a gentleman in there working. One of them has a pestle and I guess a bowl and a pestle, I think is what it's called. Just mortar and pestle. Thank you.
Pestle.
Just kind of churning away at some of these herbs. An elderly woman seems to be kind of giving instructions on whatever they're preparing, and an old man seems to be looking through a book. You guys walk in, and all eyes are upon you.
Reiki will give a quick bow and enter.
Can I help you?
So,
The middle-aged woman says.
Not in a way you'd probably expect, but
No, probably not. What do you want?
very hostile. We were hoping you might have information on the forest and the curse.
Well, it seems the curse that you found had brought you to this village. Seems brother will not let you go. What?
Perhaps it is less a curse and more a blessing.
Yeah,
Reiki will say.
I feel blessed. What do you want to know? The elderly gentleman. Now, Sakume, these are our guests. Your brother insisted. Yes, how can I help you? She's extremely sarcastic at this point, but less hostile.
Any information on the curse might be helpful to us.
You think you can lift the curse, huh? Here's what I know. Stories say that long ago in Hiroko Mansion, far to the north, there lied one of the first great daimyos of our era. Some curse fell upon him, and the townsfolk attempted to put him down. In doing so, they drove a stake through his heart. They say that blood has cursed this stake and has wept into these lands.
Hence the nickname, I suppose.
And then she kind of smiles. That's what the legend says. I don't buy it.
Do you talk to the forest then?
She just laughs. Not exactly.
I once met a man who could speak to storms. He is the one that inspired me down my path.
At this point, she kind of sizes you up. You know how people do the trick where they kind of dance that coin back and forth between their knuckles? She's going to do something similar, but she's going to produce just this tiniest little flame and start rolling it back and forth between her fingers. Is that so?
Ryuki nods. He is the one that convinced me to follow Susanoo's influence.
I see. There aren't many true believers here in this town.
Even with the massive temple to all the kami?
She'll kind of eye you up and down. There are many who worship the kami, but not many who worship... how would she say this? She would phrase it in a way as like the first kami, referring to kind of the greater pantheon, Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi and Susanoo.
They are the great forces which create all others.
Maybe you guys are more than what at first appeared. I'll tell you something else. Something my brother has yet to investigate. You can tell on her face that this is driving her insane. She probably likes to be in a position of power and of bargaining authority. Even further to the north, more northeast, lies a great watchtower. It is my understanding that Fusumoro had sent several people to investigate, but none have returned.
Ooh, now that is interesting.
We would help with that if we weren't stuck here in this village.
Perhaps we can convince them that we're more disposable than their
Oh, and she'll speak up and she'll look Asao dead in the eyes, replying to his comment. Meeting sass with even more sass. Oh, trust me, after this conversation, my brother is going to hear of this. I will not relent until he releases you. You all damn well know that you're a thorn in her side, and she's getting pissed.
Serves her right.
Perhaps I'll make more visits then, Rahiki says with a smirk.
Do you even know what this shop is for?
You even lift, bro. That's all I just heard.
Mikoto's gonna take a glance around. Well, if I had to take a guess, potions, herbal remedies, communing with the world.
Communing with the kami, I would guess.
Communing, he says. Well, you know what he means.
She'll look at you, Makoto. I don't think I was speaking to you. If you have nothing else, feel free to leave.
Ryuki will laugh at this and say, truly a charming one. I respect this.
Mikoto responds, Actually, how do I want...
DM note, just making sure everybody was clear. She stated she was Fusumoro's sister.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The village leader's sister, correct.
I was gonna say,
I wasn't aware this was a private conversation.
She'll look over to the old man. I'm losing my patience. He'll kind of look at you guys. He will stop and kind of put a a marker into the book that he was reading from. Yes. If there's nothing else, perhaps you could come back later. He's doing his best to kind of pacify things as he's pointing you guys and walking you to the door.
Unless we can help them with their work, I think we should leave. You don't need my assistance, do you?
No, I think we're all fine here. Under his breath, please go. She's insufferable.
Ryuki will bow before leaving and say, "My name is Ryuki Kano."
Yes, there's time for this later. Bye-bye. And he kind of pushes you out and shuts the door. You can, as soon as the door closes, you can hear some raised voices, a little bit of banging. Was that a glass pot? And then silence.
Well,
He will chuckle to himself.
I
think
mean,
I like her.
I would have bought something, but her brother took all our money.
Right?
well, unfortunate for her.
You can do this when you're king.
Quick question.
Answer.
You said all our gear was taken. Do we still have the armor we were wearing?
Your armor
What armor?
would still be on your person.
Okay.
But
And,
shields would have been taken, swords, etc. would have been taken, your packs.
Can I say that I hid a spear in my prison wallet?
Yes,
No.
but it's a short spear.
It's a bag of holding. It's a bag of holding. It's okay.
It's a short staff of
Look out.
vibration. And it's magical! Alright, anyways. You guys have just been ushered out of this place. What do you wish to do? Maybe 3-4 hours have gone by at this point. You've
Also,
learned a little
let's see
bit
if we
about
go
this
to
town.
Wallingford.
Do I have an option to get drunk?
You don't know where the tavern is.
We
I'm
also
gonna start
don't
looking
have
for
any
it.
money.
Ah,
Took all our
Details.
money.
details.
I mean, you can still get drunk with no money. It's just you have to fight your way to your booze.
Well, no, I can just say,
To
hey, yeah,
and
he's holding
from.
on to her money, put it on his tab.
Yeah,
If
no, that sounds like
no-
a good idea. Reiki's gonna go wander around looking for the tavern.
Oh.
If nobody else has anything,
Yeah.
I'd also like to wander through if there's like a market district of like open air market or like shops or something.
Alright, so
Reiki is specifically going to be looking for any place where Fisticos might be going down for cash.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My man.
yes, I'm
I
looking
changed my answer.
I'm looking for the Bloodthorn fucking fight club.
The first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk.
Secret Samurai Village fistings.
Oh god.
All right, so it sounds to me that several of you are going to start to split up. So we'll just kind of deal with things in order. The two that were looking for a tavern, you guys eventually will. They're not really going to let you drink per se, but as you guys enter in, there are a few patrons, very few. There's really just two. There's an old man who's got about 3 teeth to his name. He's ungodly old. You imagine that he spends most of his time here. There's also what looks to be a pretty well-built, strong individual. Probably maybe had served within the fighting force here. However, you can tell on his face, he's got... Okay, it's an eye patch, but it's way too big for just an eye. It's covering about a quarter to a third of his face. Part of his hair on that side doesn't grow, although he does have a partial beard kind of growing. He seems to be sipping on, I don't know, soju or sake of something. And then there is an elven bartender back behind the bar.
Reiki is going to look at the man, and I assume Reiki's probably seen some injuries like this before, having served in the military.
Injuries, yes, but this one's pretty extensive.
Hey,
Yeah, it's not so much
which
eye
military
patch.
did you serve in?
I'm sorry?
Ryuki?
No, I never said I served out loud, though, but at OOC I served in the Gekido clan.
Okay, I was just making sure we weren't in the same one.
Or enemy
Okay.
ones.
Nope.
That would be fucking terrible.
Right. I think Richado was saying something. I didn't hear it.
I was just making mention of the man's eye patch. Seems more like a face patch than anything else.
Pretty much. Are you there as well?
That was complete. Since that was
How I'd like to handle this is we'll just keep going through scenarios. If you feel that you need to be at this place, just speak up as we go to like the different places. Right now we're going to do the bar. Next we're going to do the marketplace, and then after that, anything else anybody else wants to do. We'll just kind of keep it shuffling along. So again, he's a well-built figure, just drinking away. What do you guys do?
Right?
Um,
To approach the muscular man.
I was going to say, I was going to go up to him. Oh, we both go up to him.
Okay, you guys approach on his good eye side. He'll kind of look over at you. More riffraff, huh?
Well, the kind of riffraff that's stuck here.
Aren't we all, mate? Aren't we all? He'll take a swig.
Kind of nod to him and say, you look like you got a story to tell.
Reiki will give him a bow and say, "Hi,
What?
my name is."
What makes you say that? And he'll kind of point up at this. I'm really starting to think it's starting to blend in. You can
I chuckle.
smell the alcohol in his breath.
I chuckle and go, no such luck today, my friend.
Yeah, it was a better time. Anyways, he kind of goes back to his drink.
I've served before. I've seen such injuries. Reiki will nod. And take a seat across from the man, even though he wasn't invited to.
Okay. You've seen injuries.
Indeed, I used to.
He'll kind of eye you up and down. I imagine you probably have a few scars in that, but nothing horrific on your body.
Indeed, Reiki is probably has scars across his chest and back.
Yeah, okay. So, again, he kind of eyes you up. Boy, you haven't seen atrocity.
I suppose I have not. I have not served nearly as long as some of the other veterans.
Veterans, cowards they are. Never come back for their fallen men.
That sounds like a story if I've heard one, but I shall not press you for it.
Okay, so he seems kind of reluctant. Make me some sort of like diplomacy, persuasion, charm, whatever the fuck it is.
Let's see the barbarian try to be charming.
That'd
It
be
can
pretty
happen.
amazing.
It can happen. I mean, it's not like you wasted it on your intelligence check.
All my luck. Let's see. Diplomacy, deception, insight.
Probably diplomacy.
Where's
Persuasion is what you're looking
persuasion? Okay.
That's an amazing persuasion roll.
Golf clap.
And he's not really willing to open up. You know that there's more of a story here. He's just not going to open up to you.
Reiki does not blame him. Is there any way for a fellow to earn drinking money around here? Reiki will say.
Well, perhaps. Got some old barrels that could be taken down to the wheelwright. If you boys don't mind, I'll give you some spending money for tonight. This is the elf bartender.
Reiki will turn to him and say, "Yeah, some exercise does not sound that terrible."
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Sure,
You'll
how's
find all the
Gordon?
barrels out back, and he'll tell you where to take them. I'll ping a couple locations here for you guys.
Reiki
That
will
is the
turn to
bar.
Lubu. That's the bar.
Here is the wheelwright.
All right.
Reiki will turn to Lubu and say, "Wanna join in?"
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna need them.
I'm guessing these barrels aren't empty.
Something like that. Anyways, they're out back. Help yourselves. As you guys get out back, you see that there's like 30 or 40 of these damn barrels.
Fucking called it. Fucking called it.
So you guys are literally going to spend most of the rest of the day getting these things there. I mean, you try different things. You try borrowing carts and just manhandling these things. You try drifting them down the river. You try a bunch of different ways. Eventually, you will get it accomplished. We're not going to screw you there. Okay, next, market. I know Hal was headed over this way. Let me ping. Over in this section right here. Excuse me, I have to cough. Over in that section, there are various shops that are set up. I know they look like houses, but it's more like stalls that are set up here. You know, vegetables and a place that sells a butcher, essentially. You'll see that the blacksmith has a shop that's set up here. The blacksmith also works right beside the weaponsmith. They do have one of those in this town as well. And a few other knick-knacky things.
No poop.
A tanner, a Fletcher, Boyer.
I'm sorry, did you say Poopsmith?
He did say Poopsmith.
What is a poopsmith?
I don't think we're in
Nice, whoever did that. I am terrible
what
at
was
that.
it, Free Country USA?
Yeah.
Well
I don't
played.
think we're in Free Country USA.
Okay, so Hal, I know that you're investigating here. Any place that's kind of sparking your interest?
I was just gonna look for like a general store and just kind of like, if it looks like there's, you know, people coming in and out, just like go in and look around and basically just try to like eavesdrop on people while I pretend to browse.
Make me a hide.
Stealth.
Okay,
Yeah, stealth. Thank you.
Stealthiness.
I'm looking at the 3.5 shit a bit too much, huh, Catherine?
Maybe a little bit.
That's a terrible roll.
It is a terrible roll. Yeah, I mean, people are seeing you kind of trying to eavesdrop in their conversations, and they, of course, are going to kind of stop. You're going to get a few commonalities here. They're talking about, within the past few weeks, strange howling that's been going on at night. And several items and stuff from town have become up missing.
All right.
Is anyone else at the market?
I probably would have gone. I'm looking for
Okay.
like an ocarina or something to play on.
Let's see. Instruments. That's one thing that I hadn't really considered.
Yes, the
Since
ocarina.
for one some godforsaken reason they took my instruments as if I'm gonna stab somebody with a shamisen bow.
Why wouldn't you?
Haven't you heard of hidden weapons?
Sounds like a
You will find, again, it's not like it's a musical instrument shop, but there is a place that has a few kind of flutes and that sort of thing. But then you remember you have no money.
Right, shit. I need my flute to make music, to make money, but to make money, god damn it.
Yeah.
The
The gentleman, I'm sorry. I mean, I can't let you just take it.
No, fair enough. Ricardo will look dejectedly at the ground. Well, I guess I'm off to go see if anybody needs odd jobs done. Do you need odd jobs done?
He'll start thinking. No, there's not really anything that I can think of at the moment. I'm pretty well off, but thanks.
Alright. Well, a good day to you. Let me smile upon you.
Alright, so I think we've got Makoto and Isao. What are you guys doing?
I think we're looking for the Fight Club.
Oh my god. Okay.
You're looking for the Fight Club?
Oh yeah, I will punch somebody really hard.
I mean, I guess you found the Fight Club. You brought it to you.
I think I have a plan if we wanted to do Fight Club. We could go see if those samurai in training would like to spar with us.
I mean, that's not a bad...
Or just a keto.
As you're looking around for some underground fighting ring, you're not really... surprisingly, you're not really coming up with a whole lot. Seems like it's not a strong value that they have here in this community.
Well, balls to them.
They seem pretty prim and proper. They've almost everybody here has treated you with respect, borderline, considering your station, that you guys are captives here.
Oh,
I should
but
bet
that
somebody
one lady.
that I could beat them in a jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah, now if you were to maybe challenge somebody straight up, they may take you on that offer.
Yeah, I'm looking at the trainees. They're the most gullible. They'll probably take that offer.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of walk back over to the temple and monastery. Looks like maybe they're just finishing up for the day. A couple of the students look over at you. The rest kind of meander off. And kind of a shorter one, maybe 5 foot, and his taller friend, pushing about 6 foot, will walk over to you, Isao.
Which of you wants to take the bet?
Kind of look up. You bet? What bet?
Oh, didn't I say? I bet I could best either one of you in a wrestling match.
Out of curiosity, what's your strength score?
It's high, I'm sure. He's yeah.
It's 10.
It's better than mine.
Is it really? That's not at all what I figured, but I guess I could have looked at your character sheet. The shorter guy's like, I don't know. What about you, Tonga? Yeah, I'll take you on. It's kind of a beefier guy.
Is he from South Wales?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll take you.
I'll take you on.
But he laughs like the guy from Countdown. Anyways.
Oh my god.
You know the guy I'm talking about.
I fucking love Jimmy Carr, man.
So, how tall is he again?
He's about 6 foot. But again, he's as wide as he is tall, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But he's young. You can tell he's maybe 16. Yeah, I'll take you on.
Good. Let's get ready.
All right, so let's roll initiatives. Go. We'll do just a quick bout here. All right. All right, you get to go first. And fight. As you guys kind of set up in the arena there, some of the kids caught sight of this before they took off, and they're kind of coming back to watch. So as you two kind of square up, you hit the mark first, and what are your actions?
I'm gonna immediately go in for a quick grapple and try and put him on the ground as soon as possible.
All right, let's make a check. All right, so you go in for the grapple. He knew it was coming. He was kind of sizing you up. He thought that you were going to go first, so he was kind of prepared for it. So he kind of, as you lunge at him, he kind of pushes your body over to the side. Do you have any other actions?
No, that should be it for now.
Wasn't yours an 11? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I sent you the thing beforehand.
Oh, I did not see it. Hold on. Yes, even with that, he had a pretty hearty roll. I rolled a natural 19.
Stupid young people.
Yeah. I mean, but again, we'll see what happens. So he is then going to try to get you. All right, my grapple is a 12.
I'll defend with acrobatics.
Okay, yeah, as he kind of comes, he pushes you off to the side, and then he brings his left arm in to try to get you in a bear hug. You just nimbly avoid him. That is his turn.
All right, I'm going to contemplate his movements for a little bit.
Okay, so you're just going to kind of stand there and gauge him up?
Damn it. Oh well. That thing.
Okay, so I can make a save then?
Yes, wisdom save. Spell DC is...
I'm sure I didn't make it. With an 11.
You did not.
Okay, so... Alright. He's just...
Hold on, you have...
What?
I'm sorry. What's with the blind spot thing that popped up?
Nothing. Pay no attention.
Don't you worry about that. You're not there.
Okay.
No, again, as he
done.
He tried to bear hug you, and you just wormed your way out and just kind of squirmed away. He's caught reeling and looking just where in the hell you went. He spends his action just trying to locate you, and he cannot.
He can make perception via sound.
Yeah, again, he is not able to find you.
All right. I am going to...
His roll was a 2, by the way, to find you.
I'm going to grapple him again.
Okay, I will let you do this, obviously, at advantage. Ooh, even with... Hope you roll good. Mine's not the best, but
I
it's
hope
still,
I roll good too.
His is decent.
Okay.
Okay. With advantage, that's going to be enough. As you kind of... just go ahead and describe your hold on him.
I pop out of nowhere. Shinono wa Desoro or whatever it is.
Really?
No, I just pop up behind him, put him into a full Nelson, and then trip his front leg and put him to the ground.
Nice.
Flip him over and try to pin.
Very nice. I imagine I played a lot of Streets of Rage growing up, and those damn ninjas, when they would like vanish and teleport, they'd be like, Iku
Fuck those
Kayabuchi.
ninjas.
I
Iku
love that
Kayabuchi.
game.
Yeah, again, you just pop out of nowhere, trip him up. He is down on one knee. He is going to reach back and try to grab purchase of you. Maybe try to get out of this or ring you and send you flying. We'll see. Ooh, that's not going to be good. A strength check.
For all grapples to set acrobatics to defend or keep, right?
It has to be athletics for the attack, and you can defend with either athletics or acrobatics, depending which one you feel like.
Defending. Do I have to do athletics?
If he's defending, the attacker has to do athletics for grapples.
Do I have to break his grapple first before trying to reverse?
He has you, yes, if you're in a grapple, I think so. I'd have to go look that up again, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I don't remember rules for continued grappling.
There's some weird stuff about going prone and then restrained and stuff like that, but other than that, you need to try and break my grapple, which is your contested strength check. You, the defender, can do strength or acrobatics, and I have to do strength.
Okay, so go ahead and make me a strength roll. It's not terrible, but you should still have your bonus.
Yep, I do.
Oh, you barely just squeak by.
I still have advantage, too.
Oh, that's right, you do. So, yeah, you easily beat him in this contest. The 12 would have been pretty close. Again, you've got him in that full Nelson. He is trying to reach around and grab you and break this in any way that he can. He is unable to. So it is now your turn again.
I try for submit, forcing him to end the contest.
Okay. At this juncture, not that you can see, but anybody else that was watching, the kids are kind of gathered around. They're getting a lot closer, and you can hear the louder voices of the adults approaching as well. But go ahead.
So submit. I'm going to go another athletics.
Obviously, this is how we need to make money in every time.
Let's see if I can break that 20 plus 5. Fuck. Oh wait,
no
plus 5.
End of turn. Yeah.
Oh. Even with my bonuses, I hit a 19. That really sucks. But yeah, I know I was real close to keeping this this fight going on. You go ahead and describe how you force him to submit.
I pull out my tainted. No.
Oh my, boy! That escalated quickly.
I hold down his arm with one of my knees and put my elbow onto his carotid to force him into a blood choke.
Oh, nice.
And try to make him pass out or tap.
He fights it as long as he can. You can hear the teachers getting closer, as well as some of the guards that were around. They were watching for a while, but now that things kind of quickly progressed to the outsiders winning, there's nice. Quickly progressing that an outsider is going to win. They come up and try to stop the fight, but not before he taps out. They come in. What is going on here?
He has brought great dishonor to his memory.
As the fight is over, I'll get off of him and prostrate deeply to thank him for the bout.
As he's kind of regaining his composure, and his friends helping him pick himself up, one of the teachers is going to approach them, kind of give them a very strong and stern look. The gentleman that you wrestled will give you a bow and takes off before he can receive any sort of punishment. One of the guards that was in charge of watching you will approach you. He won't draw his sword, however, he pulls his katana out of his obi, and with the butt of the blade, he'll put it under your chin, and he's basically trying to force you to rise. Do you resist?
No, I'm completely on the ground, so I'm fine coming up.
Okay. So again, he will kind of lift your chin. You guys will lock eyes. Make me an insight roll, Sal.
All right.
All right, with an 11, you think you catch the faintest glance from him, almost as though he was giving you the slightest of maybe head nods. Maybe it was just the twinkle in his eye, but you swear that maybe he was acknowledging your strength here in this contest. He forces you to rise and escorts you away from the confrontation here.
I wink and lick my lips. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my, I blow him kisses.
I actually haven't decided
Whoa,
whether
what's
I'm gay
this?
or not.
My
character.
I struggle with that every day.
I mean, with that hair, you're halfway there.
Oh man. What, your hair's longer than his?
Yeah, but mine looks way less gay.
How about them eyebrows, bro?
Look at those bushy ass eyebrows. Those are manly as fuck.
Oh, the capitillars? No. Anyways,
I didn't get any money.
but you earned possibly respect, which
Probably not.
is
And that's totally not worth
that's
more.
worth way more than money, right?
Can't spend
All right,
respect.
Makoto, what were you doing?
I'm thinking of being stupid and trying to enter that apothecary again.
Okay, immediately
I fully
after?
support this.
Are you waiting some time?
I'm waiting a little bit. I'm waiting a little bit.
Give me a rough estimate of how much time you think you would let pass.
Let's... At least an hour.
Okay, and you head back, just open up the shop, walk in, or you kind of skulk about on the outside? What you doing?
I'm going to knock on the door.
Okay, you knock on the door. The youngest of the women will actually open the door. She is... I can't say it on the stream. She's 14 and opens the door.
And
now we have
nubile
the
and
bad
comely.
Twitch. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is James Gunn.
Oh, nice. Anyways, we digress. It's you again.
Yeah, I'm
She
sorry, I think
she
we got
steps
off.
to the side and lets you enter if you wish.
Makoto
This is the
will-
youngest girl. This is not
Yeah.
the one that was very confrontational.
Alright, I'll head in.
Okay. It is just her up in the front. You can hear some rummaging going on in the back.
I will wait patiently in the lobby.
Okay.
Not be a total dick.
The girl's just doing a couple things in and around the shop. She keeps kind of casting glances over to you. Eventually, it's almost like she gets the courage to ask you some questions. She will get a little too close, enough to kind of break that personal bubble area that most people have. And she will just flat out say, Are you cursed?
No.
But you come from the outside.
Yeah. I was sent by Inari to help cleanse the curse throughout the lands.
I don't understand. You're from outside. Aren't you cursed?
Man, you made this real difficult. No, I'm fine, see?
About halfway through your talk, the elder gentleman will walk out. He seems to be carrying a small crate of things, and you're back. Why are you back?
Offering help?
He looks like he just a deer in the headlights. Like, you're not supposed to be back here, but you're back here, and I don't know what to do. He kind of just looks at you for a few minutes, and then from behind the curtain comes out Sakume. She just stares right at you. Let me guess. You have some inner fire in you.
I'm that predictable, huh?
What's that, Asao?
Anime trip alert.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Makoto?
I'm that predictable, huh?
Everyone's predictable. What do you want? She'll yell at the old man and the girl. Makes up an excuse for them to go in the back. That way that you two can have some privacy here.
That area to the northeast.
The watchtower?
The watchtower, yes. Do you want me to investigate that?
I don't know that if you could even make it that far. The woods around this area, it's not something that's easily traversable. Even our scouts oftentimes do not come back.
Do you think it could have any kind of relation to the Bloodthorn, or no?
Sit down. Tea?
Sure.
Alright, so she'll pull a few things off the shelf. As she's speaking with you, she will do some incantations and heat the tea herself, per se, during your guys' conversation. It's a very kind of a sweet smelling tea, not something that smells earthy and bitter. During your conversation, she will say to you, "Let me look into your eyes. What are you hiding?" Do you allow her?
Yep.
Well, rip, kill him.
Okay.
I've been listening the whole time. Sorry.
Oh, awesome! I didn't even realize that you were here, but that's fantastic. She will look into your eyes, gaze very deeply, almost like she can see through you, Makoto. And as the tea starts to boil and whistle, that I can't whistle sound, she will go,
Hold on.
"That's it. I see." +1 to whistle checks. That was awesome.
I play a Kenku
You play Kenku?
in another game.
Oh, okay, awesome. I saw slight detraction. I saw somebody who did a cosplay of a Kenku.
Oh yeah, I posted that. It was fucking
yeah,
awesome.
I'm not normally into cosplay and all that kind of stuff, but that was pretty damn impressive. Again, as the tea is coming to a boil and that whistle, she hits her epiphany, and again merely states, I see, that's what you've been hiding. Maybe, just maybe, you and your group might be strong enough. Here's my fear, and okay, at this point you can tell a tipping point in your conversation, Makoto. She's dropped all the bullshit pretense. You imagine that she probably does have resting bitch face in her day to day, but she's what do you always say? Truthful, true talk, true speak, or whatever.
Real talk.
Real talk. There we go. With you at this moment, I believe the Bloodthorn is a symptom of a greater evil in this land. Something is lurking far to the north. I have tried to convince my brother to send scouts to investigate. No one has returned. No one. We have sent ravens, those gifted in sight, bonded by magic. They have not returned.
Sounds like a hell of a problem.
Indeed. My brother has forbade us from leaving this village aside from our day-to-day tasks and things. There are things that are impeding us as well. But I don't think it's time to get into those right now. I will do what I can to persuade my brother. That is my promise. And that's pretty much the conversation, unless you have a few other small questions.
Well, in return, I will be sure to investigate that watchtower. And on my honor, I will return with news.
I would be most appreciative.
Although, something tells me I'm talking to someone far more experienced than myself.
I haven't been outside these walls in quite some time. My nephew, I hear, roams these lands, but I've yet to encounter him.
Do you mind if I make an investigation check?
I do not mind. What are you looking for?
I think you know.
DM's pretty stupid.
He doesn't have a wisdom score higher than 6.
It doesn't matter. My investigation roll sucks.
You find exactly what you weren't looking for. No, wait. You don't find exactly what you wanted. Don't worry, I've written an email about it.
Didn't you get the memo?
I got the memo.
Make me an insight instead.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was a lot better.
Okay, during your guys' touching soul bond moment, you swore that you guys were making pottery with Patrick Swayze, but no. Anyways, you do not have that feeling.
Okay.
However, the inverse may be true. What is a watchtower?
I think I understand.
Okay. If not, just DM me later. So I think we've gone through everybody here. We're going to say pretty much this day as at an end. We're going to... Unless somebody's got something...
Weren't we going to head back to the temple at the end of the day?
Okay. We can very much do that if that's what you guys want. However, I would like to take a small break at this point. So let's be back. Let's shoot for 5 minutes, but let's go no later than 10:30 Eastern. Is that okay with everybody? Okay.
Sounds good.
Fine by me.
So, what I miss?
Nothing important. Just Isao winning a strength-based battle with a strength of 10.
By being tricksy.
Yeah, super tricksy.
If only you were a halfling, then we could say tricksy hobbits is...
Yeah, no.
So what else did you guys do?
We're in the village and we've learned a lot of information. We're probably going to be sent on a mission to prove we're not Oni. So you'll be here for the combat portion, probably.
Or at the very least, the talking with the leader of the village portion to get said mission. I don't know.
So just so I have some context going in, like what's been going on? Because I honestly have no idea.
Oh,
what's going
you
on.
were gone last week, right? As well?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
I forgot about that. So basically, we saved the Kitsune village. Got attacked by more Oni, who appeared to be after Kitsune lady for no apparent reason. And then left after. Oh, you got a fancy shield from the kami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she remembers
Oh,
that.
you
She
were
was here
there
with
for
me.
that part. Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for the very end, not the beginning.
Right. So yeah, for the beginning part, basically we fought more Oni in the village. This actually has basically nothing to do with that, because we're now in the second village where like the samurai took us.
They worship all the kami, so you know.
Wait,
All of
why would we take? Hold on, why were we taken by samurai again?
So we camped out and then in the forest, and they like surrounded us and said like, "Hey, give us your weapons." And we did convince them that we weren't Oni, but they decided to watch us for a little while to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we've just been kind of putzing around the village trying to learn what we can. So far we know they have a temple to no specific kami, just kind of to all of the kami. Not even just the higher pantheon, just the full
Just the
lowercase g god, lowercase g gods, all of them. But like no statues, no adornment. And then we learned kind of what's going on, or at least like folklore of what's going on, which is like the village is cursed by someone. And if you spend too much time in the woods, the thorn, like the vines and thorns that we saw, supposedly engulf you and drink you dry. So like vampire vines. Woo.
He kept asking, we talked about if they were cursed.
I mean, this is just like folklore that we heard, is all.
Oh, okay. So who got in trouble?
Nobody. We were like, they just don't trust people because they're smart.
Isao got in a little bit of trouble. He fought one of the trainees in wrestling, but it wasn't a big deal.
No, I was there for that part, but I meant like, who pissed someone off?
Nobody.
We were just Oni.
We're
Peter, you'll have to forgive me, but I find that hard to believe that nobody pissed someone off.
okay. I don't give a shit if you believe me. Nobody pissed anybody off. We've all been obeying the laws because nobody has weapons. Nobody has money. We barely have our armor.
That's not
Don't
that's
pick
not true. A couple of you guys did earn some money.
Okay, fine. Two of us have like a couple gold, but like we have basically nothing to our names except like a house they're letting us use in a city with like a standing military that we saw maybe like a small fraction of their military might. They could slaughter us in like a single round of combat. Like a volley of arrows would take us all out.
Well,
Nobody's starting.
But sir, won't we hit our own men? We'll hit them too. That is accurate. The small force that surrounded you guys pales in comparison to what is actually here.
We also literally can't leave because, like, the forest attacks outsiders. They can somehow, most likely through, like, druidy magic, travel through the forest and it, like, allows them to pass. But apparently it's been, air quotes, rebelling recently.
Well, they should send their best wrestling master to take care of that.
Yes, let's wrestle the trees.
Wait, so that
Get out of
tangent
my
thing.
way!
All right. Are we missing anybody?
Well, just me. I'm not at my computer. I'm still driving.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, what do you think your ETA is?
5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right.
And from what I got, it's like the forest of the living dead.
I mean, you guys don't know if there's the undead actually in the forest, but the forest is obviously alive and is physically preventing people from traveling.
Hmm.
But I think we'll
right.
we'll go ahead and pick up here. My understanding was people wanted to go back to the monastery and temple there towards the evening.
Yeah, because he told us to come back later.
Yeah.
And he'd explain more.
All right, perfect. So, as you guys, did you guys talk amongst yourselves about kind of what happened during the day, or is everybody keeping it close to the chest?
I don't want to talk about being forced to haul 40 barrels.
Isab is keeping it close to the chest because you know him; he doesn't talk much.
Yep, fair enough. I can definitely see that.
I share that the howling that we heard the night before is apparently like going on here as well, and that supplies have gone missing.
Okay.
Ryuki would brag about carrying 40 barrels.
I'm surprised Ryuki was like, no, it was like 80.
14 barrels. What do you get? Another ton over and deeper in debt.
I'm not familiar with that
What?
tune.
Really? Fine. Never mind.
So upset about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Disowned.
Is it by Fish?
You fucking stoner.
I didn't realize. Wait, when did
I don't like Fish at all. Okay, so you guys head back to the temple. The Fuji was waiting for you there as you guys pile in, and things are a lot calmer around here. Again, the incense and that is still burning here, but there's not all the active worship and prayer here in the night. So you guys think that you guys could have a pretty in-depth conversation without being interrupted. He greets you all warmly as you enter.
Hello.
Hello.
I wasn't sure if you would come back.
Not like we have much else to do.
He'll kind of chuckle and then realize that, oh wait, you guys are captives, and then try to cut it off real quick. As he didn't want to be rude.
Yeah, it's all good. It's certainly an odd collar we have around our collective necks.
I suppose the idiom is, it is what it is.
Indeed.
I just groan and facepalm.
So, I take it you found our lovely apothecarian?
Yeah.
Yes?
She seems like a nice person.
Yes, very, very, very nice indeed. I'm glad that you all came back with all your digits.
That bad, huh?
Come on, she's not that bad.
Yes, but I digress. Again, I will speak to Fusumoro. I don't believe that you pose us any threat. I don't know if you got the whole story, but the search parties have been going out and running into individuals that appear human at first, whether they're in need or posing as an adventuring band. Things quickly turn south and usually attack our parties. I do not blame Fusumaro for being cautious.
Makoto just looks at Richado.
What are you looking at me for?
Fuji, without missing a beat, your kind is often not seen around here.
You mean you people?
Yeah, you people.
Ricardo was just going to bow. I like to think my kind is a little more exotic, but sadly that does come with its own bands of suspicion.
Indeed.
Not unwarranted, mind you.
I don't know how helpful the other villagers have been, but if you have any questions for me, I will do my best to answer them.
I have a question. Some of the other villagers I heard just in the passing talking about supplies going missing and howling in the night.
It seems the Bloodthorn has turned a small band of wolves against us. At least that is my belief. They come oftentimes in the night in a small pack and raid our village.
Interesting. Is this something that's happened before with the Bloodthorn?
Only recently. We've been attacked 2 times in the last few weeks. What are you trying to discern us out? Okay.
I just rolled that for myself to see what I knew about wolves.
Okay.
I'm so dead.
I would think with a 9 nature you would know what an average person might know about wolves. Wolves are not something that's incredibly uncommon throughout the land.
More like Monster Manual entry, but yeah.
Oh, like dire wolves? Yeah.
I mean, like the wolf entry for pack tactics. My guy doesn't. He knows they go in packs, but pack tactics.
Yeah. Hold on.
No, probably not.
Are you saying that wolves hunted packs?
My fucking god.
No, yeah, I mean that's pretty common knowledge. But as for what that actually means in a real life scenario, probably not. Because when I think wolf pack, I instantly think of that movie.
The Gray?
No, the funny one
No,
with Galifianakis.
Hangover.
Yeah, The Hangover. That's wolf. That's pack tactics.
The one-man wolf pack.
But again, he'll say that there have been a few attacks, so it seems, throughout the village in the past few weeks.
A particular area, or just all over the edges of town?
Just the edges of town. One was on the east and one was on the west. They haven't been able to discern any sort of I don't know.
Pattern.
Yeah, a pattern. Sorry, I was trying to reply to Shizuka.
Cool.
Hi, by the way.
Hello.
I'm actually home.
Yeah, welcome home.
That is all of the questions Hal has.
Okay. Anyone else?
I heard something about the watchtower to the northeast.
I don't know much about that. Maybe one of the soldiers around might know more. I know it lies far to the north. Apparently it's a large, impressive structure left from a former age, but I don't know much about that. I'm sorry. Anything else?
I've
You
got
guys want to
nothing.
ask
So.
about the moon and fang?
I could see that being a reference to the wolves. But I guess we could ask.
About the moon and fang?
Yeah, the warning that we got from Nemai.
He's moon and fang. I mean, fangs might be thorns. He tries to stretch it, but he obviously doesn't know what he's talking.
It did come along with a warning about the Bloodthorn.
Yeah, he's gonna think maybe the fang is the thorns that are actually growing on this this plant, this forest, but it's not in his area of expertise.
Well,
there's a couple other things DM will remind that you guys have come across that you may want to ask. One was the soldier with the odd patch. One was Hiroko Mansion.
Was I there for here?
Well, I wasn't around for either of those, so you guys.
When did we hear about Hiroko Mansion? Was that the first apothecary visit, or this?
Hiroko Mansion was what they described. It was the story of the old daimyo that lived there, and it was basically
okay. So we all heard that one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think we had all gone to the apothecary that time.
That is correct.
I didn't.
Okay,
you were there in spirit.
Might not be a bad idea to ask about Hiroko Mansion. Yeah, if nobody else wants to, I will.
Okay. I've heard of this. Give me a day. I know that I've come across a scroll. Yeah, give me a day. See if I can't maybe pull up some more information on that. And he'll recount the tale similar to what you heard earlier.
It's not like we're going anywhere.
Oh, yes, but I mean, I don't wish to leave you unattended. And he's trying to be very respectful here, but kind of putting forth a little authority. And I certainly cannot permit you in the temple records.
No, regardless, we much appreciate the help.
Yes.
Oh.
Anything else? Eye patch man?
Face patch man?
Wait, why would we ask about him? He didn't seem that important.
Because he's well, okay.
I mean, yeah, he had a cool eye patch, but that seems like I don't know. He didn't want to tell us, man. It's personal business.
I have a passive common sense of 5.
Okay, good job.
And I have no idea what that's being referred to, so...
It's not referred to anything.
It was only Lubu and Ryuki. Who were
Literally the two
eye
people
patch
who
man.
wouldn't give a shit.
All right.
Yep, exactly.
So, again, the night's going to go pretty much uneventful, at least here. He's going to bid you adieu. It would be approaching nightfall at this time. As you guys head out of the temple, you can hear the faint howls in the distance. Does sound like wolves.
I don't know how
I will
confident.
take this time to lament the fact that I don't have the invocation beast speech.
Hal will
some stuff in a second.
Hal will consider asking the party if they want to fight them, and then realize, oh right, I'm the only one that can realistically punch things to death.
You what, mate?
What?
Don't mind those rolls.
Okay.
I tried to click. I've been drinking.
Oh, nice.
It's brandy.
Oh, even better.
That's why it's called a watchtower or a watch tower.
That's awesome. It's also nowhere in this town as well. That's awesome.
Hell, I need not remind you, I'm still armed.
Raiki is totally willing to go and try to punch something to death.
Okay.
Shizuko will speak up and say, "Let's not punch a wolf in the face."
So
yeah, I'm gonna agree.
That's where their teeth are.
All right. So essentially, I see two choices here. There can be more, but if so, speak up. One, you guys, some of you can maybe go investigate the sounds of where these wolves are coming. It sounds like it's coming from the north. Or two, you can let the townsfolk deal with it and head back to your establishment.
I'd rather let the townsfolk deal with it until we have our weapons back and they trust us, at the very least.
Perhaps helping them defend their town would make them trust us.
Yeah, what are we going to defend with? I do kind of agree with Shizuka here. Punching the wolf in the face is not going to work.
Right. Wolves don't know jujitsu.
It would be very dishonorable.
We could at least look.
Yeah.
It might be suspicious if they see us just standing by and doing nothing.
Seems like you guys are pretty torn. You should split the party.
It's always a good idea.
We could always attempt to speak with their leader or somebody in the morning about.
Makoto's going to wave over one of the people that's probably still watching the group.
That also works. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. A younger man will head over. Yes.
Hey, we're gonna go investigate the source of that sound. Is that cool?
You may watch.
Oh, we get to watch.
Can we punch them?
Well,
I
that sounds like
assume you don't want us to intervene in any way?
You will only get in way.
Very well.
Is that like...
that sounds like an endorsement to me.
Racist ass Asian voice.
Bing bong, chinga chong.
Wow.
And we're banned from Twitch.
Alright, I'm not going to take half an hour to explain information density, but
right.
Just move on.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, so you guys move forward with the guard to investigate what exactly is going on. You can see that several of the other townsfolk, again the warrior class, seem to be engaged with a small group of wolves as they are trying to force them back out of town. Seems to be about 5 or 6 of them, and these are pretty large wolves. You guys can make nature checks if you wish. If you have the relevant skill, obviously. Okay. Sao, Ryuki. You two are going to instantly realize these are large wolves. These are not the natural order of things in this area.
Regular wolves. These are advanced wolves.
They are.
Advanced Wolves and Badgers, 5th edition.
All right. So again, the group, we're not going to go into super detail, but there's going to be a small skirmish that takes place. The wolves are going to score some pretty good hits on the soldiers as well, killing 2 and pretty much mauling 1. They are able to kill off a few of the wolves, and the rest of the pack is going to flee. As you guys didn't have weapons, there wasn't a whole lot that you could do. However, you can see the devastation that these wolves have caused. Had you guys been out there, decided to leave and attacked by these wolves, you probably would be dead.
It would have been a glorious death.
It would have been. So, we are going to move on. You guys are going to rest. Next day is going to come. A couple more days are going to actually pass as you guys slowly start to build up the trust of this establishment. You guys will be called forth to meet with Fusamura one more time. Seems I was wrong about you. I've heard of the things that you have tried. What?
We're going full Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise? No.
Samurai.
Tom Cruise, believe it or not, is not Asian. So, I know it's a wild thing, but again, he will state that he misjudged you guys. He is at this point going to give back all of your weapons. your equipment. He knows of the things that you guys have, or at least have attempted to do for this village. And if you have any questions for him, we'll deal with that real quick. He does have a specific request for you.
Is this the one that, is this one being relayed by your sister?
Do not insult the man. How is the student Toman doing?
His pride was wounded, but he will learn from this. He will become a better man.
Setbacks are the road to victory.
Failure is life's greatest teacher.
You're much better at that than I am.
At failure?
Don't insult the man, Isao.
And he kind of chuckles, a little bit of self-deprecation. No, I wish to right a wrong. I will help you navigate through the forest if you can help me perform a bit of reclamation. It has come to my understanding that there is a group of, he's just going to refer to them as witches, that have taken up residence in the forest to your guys' west. If you guys can kind of clean out that area and recover, he's going to be a little cryptic, recover a warrior's lost spirit, he will then impart the ways, at least partially, of navigating through the forest.
I think we can do what you ask.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Okay.
Aye.
He will send a couple of his, basically, honor guard to escort you at least close to the area and help you navigate through the forest. Also, there's another thing that I want to deal with. Fuji is recovered one of the scrolls and wishes to give it to the party.
Scroll of what?
Hail, Fuji. Guten Abend.
Alright, you guys should have a handout now.
I don't see it.
Well, what the fuck?
I see.
It's at the top.
Oh, there it is.
Bloodstained scroll.
Oh, it's
That's
a
a
map.
big old map.
Oh. Neat.
He's found this. This is, they have an old, kind of architectural drawing of Hiroko Mansion. He thinks that there's maybe more, but he'll have to go through several more scrolls to find this.
OOC, did you draw this shit?
What happened?
Said OOC, did you draw this shit?
Maybe?
Nice.
I did not.
That's no.
Say.
Yeah.
I totally did not steal it as a pre-existing map from somewhere in the universe.
Mm-hmm. Roll insight check.
Right. Yeah, totally.
So what?
I believe you.
Alright, so you can all see that? Great.
Yep.
Anything else that you wish to take care of in town?
Do we have any potions?
I was going to say that as well. Stock up on potions. I think some of us have one potion.
Okay.
I have a potion.
I am fucking out.
They are selling
Yeah,
them at
who-
current value, which was 50 gold.
And who's holding the advantage totem?
Oh, yeah. Who wants the Raijin
I'll hold on to it.
advantage?
The Raijin statue.
Well, actually, I haven't used mine, my inspiration since I got it, so someone else can hold on to it.
I'll take the Raijin statue. Isao.
All right, I am updating the part. I am updating it to say that Isao has it.
Thank you.
I would totally use
Um,
it, but I forget I had it, so it's pointless.
I would like to spend a couple minutes with the container that is definitely not a decanter. and the bag that we got to like try to identify what they are.
Okay.
Wait, so-
it's
And also,
go
sorry to
ahead. Go
interrupt,
ahead.
but
No,
I
go
want to
ahead.
Clarify. Were those were those in my box or
No, they were in the party's box.
Okay.
You got a +1 shield, and Makoto got a +1 set of armor.
Yes. You two were singled out for some reason.
Alright.
As for the rest of the party, it's pretty easy to figure these items out. I imagine at some point you're going to reach your hand into the bag, yes?
Yeah.
You pull out, it is a rice ball.
Oh, bag of what? Bag of food and water?
Essentially, yes. So, basically 3 times a day, you'll be able to summon forth rations, essentially.
Oh,
Awesome.
sweet!
And clean water as well. However, I mean, once you guys could theoretically gorge yourselves in the morning and not have anything the rest of the day. It's not an endless supply.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, neither do I.
Not
Or
unless
that's
you
the
want a
best
tummy ache.
idea.
But it is
man,
an
I ate-
option, to be
I
fair.
ate too many good berries. My tummy hurts. Oh, no.
Said
And
no
the
one
jug?
ever. Alright, anything else? I know you guys are buying potions. Buy them now.
Was that like one item basically, or is it the jug like a separate thing that we got?
It's 2 separate items.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one's like a gourd that the samurai would sometimes tie to their belt. Or Orin from Final Fantasy X. He's got that jug off to the
Right.
side.
That was
Yeah.
just him getting drunk.
Yeah.
This is water though. It's clean water.
Okay.
Or is he getting drunk? I'm jealous.
Suck it.
Who's not capitalizing Kami? Negative 50 DKP.
Not me, maybe. I don't know.
It was me. I was making quick notes so that we had notation.
I thought
of,
Kami
like,
isn't necessarily a proper noun.
It is not. It does not need to be capitalized.
Show them
did it
respect.
right.
I mean, literally just means spirit.
So then, how many potions do we want to try to buy?
We have 400 dragons.
They're 50 apiece if it's market value.
That's correct.
We could get 8 if they have that many, but I don't need that. We don't need that.
You guys
I
will
don't
not
think
have
they-
trouble finding supplies in this area.
I would like to buy a map
Oh.
of like basically like of the continent or the area at
Yeah,
least.
that's not going to happen.
I would like to buy a poison that gives the poison condition.
That might be possible. 1 second. All right.
Nice.
Is it in the PHB or Xanathar?
It would be in the DMG.
You have my permission to look it up. They're going to have just one application, one
I think
small
it's
size.
the drow poison, and it's like 150. I'll double check.
But yeah, I'll let you look that up.
I
Oh shit! I just reinstalled my operating system, and I don't have a PDF reader.
I could open it, but it will take me some time, as I don't
know,
actually
and
own
my-
any 5th edition books.
My books are in my bedroom, and my wife is sleeping.
Let me see. I should have the 5th
I
edition.
am gonna buy the collector's edition when they release that, though. Those books
Oh
look
yeah,
sweet.
my wife loves Beholders, and
Oh, yeah.
the DMG for the Monster Manual for Beholders.
Uh-huh.
So good.
What area would this be under? Because I have the fucking PH.
Uh,
Yeah.
DMG poison.
Right.
It would be under items.
And we can kind of look at that in the background. Anything else? Or anything else that's not shopping related that you wish to take care of?
I would like to purchase a bag of 1,000 ball bearings
Yep, no problem.
I think they're like 1 gold piece.
Yeah, whatever the market value is what this town is going to sell it to you as.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that we're level 4 and none of us have magical items yet.
That's not accurate.
We do.
I
We do
have magical items.
We do?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah, my shield and
Oh,
their armor.
right. So he was not here last week. The kami gifted us
Magical items.
specifically the 2 of them, +1 armor and a +1 shield.
And our first magical item was the +1 crossbow bolt.
That's right.
We had a +1. When did that happen?
That was pretty early.
Was it? Is it just 1 +1 crossbow bolt?
Yeah, at the time,
Yes,
yes,
I
it
love
was.
Wow,
I
that's,
love it.
You guys got to earn your stuff.
So-
What are you talking about?
Makoto and Ryuki
Like my
both
ring of
add
creation.
1 potion of healing, and I added 1 to party loot, so if somebody uses theirs, we can refresh.
All right.
As a refresher, just kind of how magic works in this world in particular. A +1 item is typically something where the craftsman was blessed by the kami as a like a 1 in 20 chance, 5% chance that they actually crafted and created a +1 weapon. +2
Right.
is when we're really starting to talk about something special. +5 is like Mjolnir. It was crafted by a god for a god. I mean, that's the kind of level that we're getting to.
I mean,
The gods have set up on the fuck thine shit up.
I found the entry for the drought poison.
Okay.
It is DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It's 200 gold pieces.
Does it say how many applications?
It does not. That would be in the regular rules for poison.
Okay. So we'll work on application amount after a bit. But yeah, that is applicable. They will have it here, though it is the only one that they have on stock.
I have to discuss with the party if they're willing to spend 200 gold pieces, dragons, on a poison.
We don't have that kind of money.
We have
do.
400
We
dragons.
just spent 150 on potions. We have 250 left as party loot.
Oh, I never gave you guys your gold. The Ryuki and Lou, you both got 1 gold dragon each.
that's it.
So
Yeah.
it would
Jesus, slave
it
wages.
would
I know.
mostly
We have 152.
252. It would mostly clean us out, but we can do it.
Poison condition. Speaking as a character
that's-
who knows about poison, is strong, giving disadvantage.
It is.
To a lot
it
of
is
shit.
quite strong.
I'm okay with it, so that's my vote. I did chat.
So that's 2 of 7. Any other
How
yays?
many are we
works.
getting?
It works best on weapons rather than bolts and arrows, so it won't be me.
Okay, 2 to 1.
I say, put mine in as a I don't care.
2 to 2. So there's 1 vote. So 3 nays.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's a no-go.
but you
It's 3 to 2,
but you saved
1
yourselves
abstain, 2 abstains.
200 gold. All right. If there's nothing else, we're gonna proceed forward. 1001, 1002. Okay. So as you guys travel out to the west, a couple of the honor guard will go with you, and they will. It's almost as though they're just kind of navigating through the forest, and the forest is bending to their will. They're not. You can't discern exactly what they're doing or if it's anything special to kind of make this forest bend to them. I should also note that you guys are on loan several horses. Does anybody have any disadvantages with riding on horses? I don't think
No.
there's any such thing here. So
I was
Can
like, that's a thing?
can I interject about horses
go ahead.
real quick? So horses in the medieval ages were often used to traverse trails
that were often uneven, and specific horses were bred specifically for their amble, forcing the uneven trail to even out for the rider, reducing the fatigue on the rider. Done.
Very good.
Interesting.
And these horses, again, this is about the only area that you've really come across a lot of horses as well, to the point that they even have I would call it a farrier, but they don't wear horseshoes. So as you guys again travel through the forest, eventually you're going to get to an area that's even worse off than kind of when you guys traveled in. That's a thick fog and stench kind of permeates the area. They're going to kind of lead you to an area that looks like basically a pit into the ground. You can see that it almost looks like man-made steps descending down in.
Well,
And they point there. We will watch. Good luck.
Of course, you
Thank
don't
you.
want to go in.
So is the cave up there?
Ooh, I see you set up music for the map.
I did, but why did it erase the site every time?
It didn't. You just need to shift click us to the top.
There we go.
Why is this Sow in front? He doesn't get hit.
I don't know. You guys can rearrange your tokens here if you wish. Ignore the... I'm sure you can see just the person icon. That is for the stream.
That's the MySpace request.
It is. You guys are in my top 8.
Rachado, swap with me
Sure thing.
since you're kind of midline backline.
I'm actually fine being in front of Ricardo.
Oh,
Rachado.
up front.
Dude, this how do you want me to switch or?
No, I'm fine where I am.
All right.
Okay.
As you guys descend down into this cave or bog, the stench just drills into your nostrils. The earth is just wet and dripping from the walls. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you hear us?
Sorry about that. I accidentally unplugged my headphones there for a second. It partially loose. Anyways, the walls are just dripping with condensation. Everything just wet and foul odor. It is completely dark down here, so I imagine someone is probably going to want to strike up a torch.
Lantern, which is, I think, slightly more.
Does anyone have a hooded lantern?
I do not have a hooded lantern. I just have a lantern.
Okay, what's the range on a lantern?
I'm not positive, but I think it's 30-60 instead of 20-40.
Correct.
30-60.
Which,
okay.
A torch would be kind of the same. It would be unshielded light.
Torch would be 40-20.
Well, yeah, 40 long, 20 bright. 40 dim, 20 bright. So then this would be 60-30, I believe, but I'm not positive.
There's only 2 types of lanterns, hooded and bullseye. Which do you have?
I was just told lantern half full. It was from the village with the crow people.
I would say hooded, if that's okay, DM.
Yes, it would be a hooded lantern.
Cool. Hooded lantern. It's half full with oil. Just as an FYI,
Yep.
I don't know how long that will burn for, but
3 hours, yeah.
I know Richado and Makoto, you guys have different sight. Do yours appear to be okay? At least to your understanding thus far. It might be
this is a
hard
wall,
just
right?
because of your...
This is a wall.
That is a
right?
wall.
Okay.
Who is this?
While everyone's
Stream.
deciding what their lighting is going
That
to
is
be, Sal,
that is going to be in the area every time that we're on a map with dynamic lighting, just because of how the stream works.
You can
Okay.
make that invisible icon, but I'll tell you how to do that later.
That would be great. I only know how to move it to a different layer, and then that just turns it off.
Isao is going to head into the darkness without light
Okay.
and place his hand along the wall while stealthing, listening for anything.
Okay. We will not make any stealth rolls until it becomes relevant. So.
Oh, it doesn't have the dynamic fog of war.
It doesn't?
I'm in the fog of war. I can't see it myself.
You might be outside the lantern.
No, I see dynamic fog of war.
It's probably
If you could give me a sight range of 1-1 for my light, or even -5, -5.
Also, I like how you complain that Asao doesn't go first, and then Asao went first.
I apologize if I go first too much.
The real question is, what's Lou doing back there jacking off?
He's back there jacking off.
Okay.
Probably, actually, though.
That's pretty fair.
Decided to take this opportunity to have some good times.
he's polishing his spear.
Yes, polishing his spear, making sure it's ready for battle.
Isao is totally sneaking, but there's a bunch of people fucking behind him.
That's right.
Clunk, clunk, clunk,
Again,
clunk, clunk.
yeah, you can hear the splashes and that all behind you as, again, you're trying to stealth, but the party is not cooperating. You may want to...
I mean, you may want to tell them your plan.
Shizuka! Lou, what the fuck are you doing?
Walking through a cave. What does
Yeah.
it look like?
I'm trying to see if there's anything here first.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
just didn't wipe well and you're walking funny.
okay. And Hal will hang back, now hearing the plan.
It's not a fucking dingleberry.
Alright, so, having reconvinced your companions...
Regi's gonna sit down on a rock.
I tried to make crabs. I didn't discuss this with my party, but I'm going to make a crab sound to tell them they can move up.
The fuck does a crab even sound? The fuck is a
What
crab
does the
sound?
crab say?
What the fuck does a fucking crab say?
Snip, 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 snip.
Alright,
Having not heard this part of the plan, Hal will do nothing.
Pretty much.
I will continue to do nothing.
Regi picks his nose.
Isao, assuming everyone knows his genius plan.
oh yeah, they know.
Continues.
Alright, Asao, as you start to move forward, here's where I'm going to have you make your stealth check for me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, as you're kind of wading through this water here, it comes up to just above your knees. Further in the distance, again, more towards the west, you can hear a lot of sound and a lot of movement coming from that part of the cave. Every once in a while, you hear kind of a like something's, I don't know, moving or flopping about on land. You can hear the splashing of things coming forward, and every once in a while you hear a
It's a crab?
as a giant crab no.
Hey, I lost my arm to a giant crab in another game.
I imagine you probably come to a real quick stop and kind of keep all the movement here the best that you can. You think that you've been undetected thus far.
Yes.
This link better be what I think it is.
I'm gonna stay here and
I'm
wait for my party to approach. Because they heard my sound, of course.
This is probably the one you were looking for.
Yes, it was.
No idea. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
We don't know what's going on, so we're just gonna wait.
Yeah, we're expecting the sow to come back and report to us at some point.
I'm trying to continue my sounds. Crabs, birds, whatever catches their interest.
All right. So
I was gonna say,
Should I make an
somebody,
insight
yeah,
roll?
somebody make me an insight roll that's not stupid.
I
What?
will.
Not stupid.
Okay. So Hal, and then if anybody else makes it, we'll come to the conclusion. That why would there be a hawk down here? Oh, maybe that's a signal. Maybe.
Oh my fucking god.
Makoto's like, that is clearly a hawk that got trapped down here. It is battling a crab.
Hal will whisper, I think he's signaling to us without telling us what the signal was first. We should move up a bit. And Hal's
go
going
first.
to... Okay.
I'll go first. You guys, I don't need to worry about light.
Alright.
Hey, Lou.
Oh, hey, guys.
I think our dear friend Isao is having a bit of an issue. You might want to rush down there.
Did you just call me Lou?
Don't
No, I
nobody
specifically asked for Lou.
rush.
Out of character, did you say rush?
He was trying to be stealthy. Let's try to follow in his example. As well as
I
that
don't
will
do
go.
stealth.
I don't think
I do.
bird noises is stealthy.
Do I see a sow, or is this stealth too good for me?
Ryugi is going to try to stealth up. Too.
So wait, where are
make
you
me a
trying to get me to
perception.
go?
Okay.
Is this something I can step on, or do I have to go around?
You can step on it. Just pretend like it's not there. He is well blended.
So Ryugi tries to stealthily move up too.
Since you're in that area, make me a stealth check.
That was shit.
Okay.
I'm going to hood the lantern so it's 5 foot dim light.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Ryugi
As
is-
Ryuki, you step off. Essentially, you step off of this this little floating island, so to speak, or this patch of dry land. The area that you're at is a lot deeper than you initially had anticipated. Make me a dex save. Oh, I will allow acrobatics if you wish.
That's really
Yeah, it should be the same. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
You're able to keep your footing, however, you did make a pretty big splash. The characters here are pretty certain that something or some things have garnered your guys' attention. Let's roll initiatives.
In that case, I am no longer hooding the lantern. Because why the fuck would I do that when we're clearly detected?
Thank you for giving me not disadvantage.
Oh, Shizuka. Rip.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it looks like I'll be sitting out for a bit. Here's the thing, I have a -1 to dex because of my friggin' armor class.
Whoa, when did they update this?
Welcome to my life, Riz.
My turn order has HP, AC, PP, initiative. That's amazing.
That's the 5e tools.
I believe that's from 5e tools.
Shh,
Yeah.
that doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
We didn't say the extension is .ru, in case you're wondering.
Lol.
Why is my name spelled wrong on your screen?
Cause shut up.
Why are you watching his screen?
Because it's on the fucking Twitch stream.
Why? You stream sniping our DM?
No, I am literally. They told me to watch the fucking stream to pump the numbers.
Lol.
Yes, let's just admit to fraud on stream. That seems like a good idea.
I do have a quick question before we enter combat. Who is carrying... Oh, we didn't get that thing. Never mind.
Who's carrying what?
Yes, because everybody knows that stream fraud is a very serious
I was asking about the poison, but we didn't purchase it, so...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because wasting $200 on something that might...
I put the poison on my fists.
That's part of you.
I wish you did.
I think we're missing some initiatives because I'm not seeing everybody.
Who are we missing?
Am I not
Did
getting-
everybody select their token when they
I
rolled
see
initiative?
6 initiatives.
Oh, did I not select my
Oh, that's
One of those
probably
is
what
a
I
bad
didn't do.
guy.
Right.
Right. Yeah, Ryuki. Basically, just re-roll and add 7 to it.
Can I take
or
the second roll?
whatever.
No.
Fuck.
Why is this not working?
Why is what not working?
Oh, there it goes. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
you have to have your token selected.
Yeah, I know. I had it selected and it was not.
It should itself. Awesome.
Yeah, but
You have a macro in the upper left.
Who does?
Lubu does.
Oh, he wrote you a macro.
It's the 2 crossed swords, just in case.
I've already, yeah.
All right, we all set.
roll.
Looks like we're all set. Shizuka, I still don't see initiative for you.
Shizuku
minus
has
zero.
a
It's at the
0.
very bottom.
Is 0 accurate?
Rolled a 1 minus 1.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, so that's what I said. I'm not doing anything.
I've never seen that happen. That's amazing. Makoto, it is your turn. Obviously, there's loud splashes. Ryuki enters the water unexpectedly. He's able to keep his feet, but you hear some clamoring coming from the room to the west for sure. You
Makoto
probably
is
can even
going
see
to-
maybe some of these.
Makoto is going to summon his pike and move down here. Oh, yep, I see him. Guards up, everybody.
All right. Anything else? If not, Richado, it's your turn.
I suppose I'll start moving up. Could I wait for my turn to have Lubu's done first?
Yeah, you can set your initiative to 15 and go after Lubu.
Alright, I'm gonna do that because I'm kind of being back here with him. I feel like Lubu should probably be moving up first.
I was gonna say, this seems like the perfect place to abuse Tunnel Fighter.
You think so?
It's almost like we're in a tunnel.
Yeah, I know, right?
Stays behind Lubu. Lubu just murders
Also, this
everything.
map looks familiar.
Alright. So, would that make it my turn then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to redo the order here.
That doesn't get me anywhere.
Okay.
Is this thing right here? Is that actually like standable? Like, can I walk across?
I
that?
don't know what this thing is.
Click and hold.
The stalagmite?
This.
No, it looks like a plateau.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
walk across it.
All right. Well then. There. That's my entire turn. I can't move
Okay.
any further.
Richado, it is now your turn again.
Alright, I'm going to now move.
There's a person there.
Thank you. I actually didn't see Shizuka.
Yep, I'm just gonna be standing there for a bit. Don't mind me.
Anything else? Nope. Okay. Now my glip glop.
What'd you call me? Is that the frog guy from Chrono Trigger?
You mean frog?
Yes, I do mean frog.
Can you describe the glip glop?
Yep, 1 second.
That's a lot of them. Guys, I see 4.
All right, so creatures, they look almost exactly like their avatar. Small creatures, maybe 3.5, 4 foot tall, amphibious, frog-like faces, just kind of emerge, half swim, half hop as they come over to you. Most are brandishing pikes or glaives or tridents of the like. Lou, I don't believe you. Did you have your tunnel fighter activated? I don't remember hearing it.
Oh.
Yeah, good times. All right.
Sure.
Only let's see. It's 10 foot reach on reach weapons, right?
It is.
Yes.
So 2 of them are gonna strike at you, Lou.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad at all.
Wait,
All right, so
did any of them move more than 5 feet within my reach?
what do you mean more than 5 feet in your reach?
He's asking if he could take a standard opportunity attack.
No, I'm asking if I can use Sentinel feet.
You can use your sentinel as per normal.
Right. So
So which ones came within 5 feet of you? Is that what you're asking?
Oh, I see what he's asking.
so
He's asking if he can stop one, like, right here,
right.
as
So
it's approaching.
yeah, the way it works, even when I don't have tunnel fighter, if they enter my threat, I can still tag them. It just actually costs me my reaction.
That's correct, and you can spend your reaction.
Okay.
And what he's saying about Sentinel is that, per the feat, if he hits someone with an opportunity attack,
They
their
have 0 movement
hits
speed
0.
for the rest of the turn.
So he can literally stop someone.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you can certainly try.
Okay.
So let's see what you rolled here.
A grand old 13.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Okay. That's fine.
For those out of character, these are pretty much bullywugs.
Bullywog.
That's right. As they're flipping and flopping. Again, 2 of them are within range and stab at you with their pikes and tridents. Each of them are going to score 3 points of damage on you, Lou.
3, you said?
3 each.
Okay.
It's for
so
2 hits.
Okay.
And that ends my bullywug's turn. Hal, your turn.
I'm going to move. Oh god. To like. Yeah, there I guess. Or no. I still have like. That was 35. That was 30. So I can go to like there. And be in punching range. Whoa.
I'm punching things.
Quarterstaff hit on the first one because this is what I am good at.
Damn.
That is a strike.
And then bonus attack, unarmed strike if it's still alive.
It is barely alive, but this attack will fell it.
Stop rolling so high, it doesn't tell me shit.
I'm sorry.
Right?
So we know it's
I need
between
to know what
13 and
AC
18.
does.
Very good. Anything else?
Nope, that's everything I can do.
Ryuki.
Can I move to here and still attack?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So Raiki's going to move there. And he's going to enter Rage.
Okay.
And he's very specifically going to attack the water in front of the guys. So that his storm aura causes the fucking lightning to hit the water.
Okay.
With
I'm
3 of our
moderately
party members in
concerned
it.
That's awesome.
Fuck it. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I'm not in the
We'll
water.
just do this. Famous last words.
Who needs plans? So is it going to just be? How does DM want to do this?
I mean, do your normal, and then we'll educate as damage goes out. Right? Don't you have to roll to hit?
For Storm Aura, I don't think so.
Oh, it's an aura.
Storm Aura is a.
Can you throw the card up so I can read it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the long one.
Specifically the C. So the second one.
I thought I deleted the Desert and Tundra ones from that.
I don't know. Man.
So they need to make dex saves. Each creature you can see in your aura. How big is the aura?
10 feet.
So, okay, creatures within 10...
It's choose one creature, though.
The creature I choose is the water, though.
Yeah, water is not a creature, unfortunately.
Oh, so this doesn't work then?
I mean, I can easily change this. Let me find some stats for a greater water elemental.
Are there like
Hey,
I mean, that's fine.
Whatever happened to Rule of Cool?
Hey, look, man, I don't think about things. I just do them.
Yeah. So I mean, you can do it on the bullywug there in front of you. So let's make a dex save.
Alrighty.
Let's see what they got. All right, +1. Will a 2 make it?
I'm going to
Yeah,
say
that's a no. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Slash roll 1d6. 2.
Okay, so they will take 2 points of damage. Not a whole lot. The ranks are still staying strong.
This plan was not a good one.
No, well, you were in a rage. Okay, Asao, I believe it is now your turn.
Oh, sorry.
You are you are still hidden. I'm
shitposting.
Is that an act? I'm sorry. 1 second, Asao.
That's a.
That was just his bonus.
That entering range is a bonus action, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I get a bonus action?
No, that was
your bonus action. Where'd
You
your
can hit it. You can attack.
Is the storm? What is the storm aura though?
The storm aura is part of it.
That is
entering
part
range.
of. Okay, not separate.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, when you enter a rage, you can activate this effect
Foolish barbarian.
Oh, shit.
as your bonus action. Yeah.
You're right. So I'm going to attack that motherfucker. Let's do this.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
Asao.
I had to
jumped the
cut
gun.
in there.
And you missed terribly. Asao, your turn. And you believe, still hidden.
Sal's going to back the fuck up and then fire.
How far are you backing up first? Let's resolve that. Okay.
10 feet total. And then he's going to fire at the bullywug in front of Raizuki.
Awesome.
Whatever your fucking name is.
I don't know. I can't spell it either.
Ryuki.
Yeah.
There we go. Considering these don't have a high AC due to no shield, based on the description, I'm going to aim.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to aim my shot.
He wasn't talking about your AC.
That crit!
oh!
Roll that in damages.
We had a nat 1 and a nat 20 back to back. What the fuck?
Oh,
That was a 19, but he's a champion.
yeah, that's sexy right there. Go ahead and describe this.
As I pull back, I see the bullywug enter the light of the hooded lantern, and I aim directly for where I believe is hard to be, and I fire it straight through the group of Hal and Lubu, the anonymous YouTube/Twitch spectator, and Ryukin.
That's at least 6 people right there.
Why is only one person watching on Twitch, man? Come on, guys.
That's actually me. I'm sad.
As it pierces his vital organs, seeping into his body, and he tries to pull his entrails back into himself as they spill onto the shoes of Ryukin.
That is awesome. The bullywugs there just boom explodes. Good times. Shizuka, before your turn, with your passive perception, to your character's left, or it would be the right side of the screen, you hear the sound of the sloshing water as though something is over there. It is your turn.
Okay. Wait a minute. Boy, isn't my turn skipped because I rolled a 0?
No.
Huh?
Nope, you just go last.
Oh, okay. So she's just going to investigate over here. Where you said where the running water is?
To your character's left.
Oh. Is it like a big...
You can see the water kind of churning. There's something underneath it.
Oh, it's underneath it.
See the defense, I know where this is going.
Shizuka's gonna take a step back. And...
Richado, go check that.
You're like, hey, Richado, you're small enough for that. Go look at that for me.
Are you calling me tiny?
Yes.
Okay. What am I looking at?
I didn't realize you were very tall, Shizuka.
They're smaller than me.
Yeah, to be fair, I am actually the smallest one of the party.
There's like a little...
What's your height?
I'm 4'9".
Oh my god, you are!
Irrelevant.
There are some
My height?
dwarves that are naturally taller.
I know. Fucking tieflings are tiny.
So what are you doing, Shizuka, other than moving back? Anything else?
She's holding up her Shield of Inari and then telling Richard that there's a bubbling thing over there. Might want to go look at that.
So the dodge action?
Not really dodge action, more like moving back.
Okay.
Yes, dodge action.
I'm fairly certain when he says dodge action that something attacking us.
Well, I mean, it's something that your character can do where you think of it, if you played 3.5, I'm going to be like defensive or fighting defensive, full defense, something like that, and still...
Dodge action is +1 to AC as your action.
Dodge action gives you disadvantage on any attacks, right?
Correct. Plus one
other
is from
people disadvantage
30.
against
yes,
you.
that is correct. Okay, at 20, it will still be Makoto's turn.
Could I hear the bubbling?
Let's see what your passive perception is. No, you would be unawares.
No. Okay. Well, in that case, do I really want to get in front of Ryuki?
Do you? Just Misty Step. You're fine.
I mean, do you want to get between an angry barbarian and the thing he's trying to kill?
And the earth elemental steps on your head just to be sure you're dead.
I'm gonna move here, and god damn it, there's another one up there. Can I stab this guy at least with the pike?
Due to line of sight, I'm gonna say at disadvantage. I mean that's gonna be a hell of a challenge. I don't expect you to actually hit.
I don't either, but damn it, it's better than doing nothing.
Thank you, Hal. Oh,
oh my god!
Okay, add some feat that you have. You do have a quasi magical weapon as you kind of lance out at that bullywug. Roll damage.
You just pull full Noctis.
Yeah, basically. 10 points.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. You pierce him. You can see the blood pour through his body. His companion there behind him. 1 second. Okay, so the bullywug that you stabbed just starts bleeding out. You think he's just almost to the thralls of death. His companion...
Oh my god, was that a massive damage roll?
His companion, seeing this, you can see a kind of flits into the shadows. Bravely runs away.
Brave, sir.
Before Lou's turn, Shizuka, over in that area where you had been hearing that strange sound, erupting from the water, appears basically a giant crocodile as it kind of leaps out, snaps its big teeth, looks around, and starts moving in your direction.
Oh.
Are you sure it's not an alligator?
Yes.
It's a crocodile.
Crocodile.
Good thing I have someone here with me.
Yeah, I know. We've got a Twitch streamer, buddy.
That's right. All right. So let's do a couple attacks here. First on Richado. Second at Shizuka at disadvantage.
Wait. Do I not get a turn?
Didn't you already go at 0?
No, you just told me it popped up and moved. I didn't.
It was your turn.
You moved back and used the dodge action.
On your turn.
This is
5th edition. You don't get an attack of opportunity when it moves into range.
Oh, right. Okay. Moving on. My bad.
That's 3.5 you're thinking of.
That's in fact, that's a house rule.
Oh.
That's not even 3.5.
Whatever. Yeah.
All right, Richado. As it sinks in with a bite, it is able to find purchase, and you will take... Ooh, this is nasty. 21 points of damage.
Wow!
It whips its tail around at Shizuka, barely missing.
Oh, thank God.
What the fuck is this thing?
It's angry and it's hungry.
Yes, I've realized that. Ow. Holy sh...
I don't mean to alarm you, but there's more than one.
Okay, good to know.
It is now Lou's turn.
Oh, it was on 15. Cool.
I appreciate that 0.1 on your initiative.
It just helps keep track of things.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and try to stab it. That's a thing.
Yo!
Oh, that
I stabbed
crit!
it.
Oh, that crit! All right, roll damage. I imagine you're probably gonna blow it to hell.
I'm really hoping I do.
They don't have a lot of hit points. Is this you're attacking the one that's already been damaged?
The one right in front of me.
Yeah, the one that was bleeding out, barely clinging to life.
Yep.
Go ahead and describe this as
Yep.
you just fuck his world.
I just casually walk up and just kind of shake back and forth and just run my spear right through his eye socket.
Awesome. As he's kind of clutching to the wound that the pike had caused him, he just stares at you wide-eyed as you right in. Pull it out, probably remove an eyeball. Very awesome.
You turned him into Jaho Dude. Congratulations.
Okay.
It is now Richard. Oh,
And-
go ahead.
I would say, can I see any other enemies from here?
You should have...
I don't think...
Sight should be 100% accurate. The only
Okay.
light source, I
So,
believe,
no.
is Hal and his lantern.
I believe
Yeah,
that's
so
the
I can't
case.
see
yes.
a goddamn thing. Got it.
Yeah,
I would keep your I can see it. Keep your defenses up.
Okay.
Okay, if not, it'll be Richado's turn.
Oh, good. Question:
Answer.
Do I need to cast defensively?
No.
No.
No, there's not a thing now. Wait, what am I doing? Fuck it.
I don't know,
I'm going,
but this is a big ass fucking crocodile.
I'm going to stab the fuck out of it and use psychic blades.
Okay.
As a note, casting in melee is at disadvantage, I believe.
I think you need the war.
Casting?
You need the warcaster feat.
No.
No. Only
That's-
only if you're doing like a ranged attack in melee.
Ah, yes, ranged attacks are at disadvantage.
So if it's a saving throw or an auto hit like magic missile, then it's normal roll.
Or a touch attack / melee attack like shocking grasp or poison
Yeah,
spray.
those are normal rolls.
Alright. So I'm going to use my one. I'm going to stab at it.
Okay.
So please be good. That's not terrible.
No, it is not. As you're casting a spell, or no, Chokoto. As you pierce the hide, how much damage you doing?
I'm also expending an inspiration point for what's it called? For College of Whispers feat. Psychic blades.
Okay.
So we've got do
Nice.
plus 2.
Okay, that's some pretty good damage.
Damn, near max damage.
Pretty much point for point of what you took. You just dished back. Problem. You can tell that this thing is pretty hardy. It looks like it could take several more blows, but you did find purchase, and you at least regained some of your pride, knowing that you at least somewhat wounded this creature.
Aha! I shall not die prideless to hear. You see as Ricardo coughs up a shit ton of blood.
Okay. Anything else?
No. Yeah, I'm pretty bad.
I'm gonna move the bullywugs. However, they are not going to attack anybody this round. So Hal, go ahead.
I'm going to go help the people in the back by doing my regular attacking stuff.
22 will strike. So you punch its hide.
I'm gonna do flurry.
Here's my question. I just noticed that your stick is two-handed, but you have a hooded lantern. Are you leaving it somewhere? My understanding.
I have it hooked on my belt. Would that be allowed? If not, I'll re-roll and do one-handed.
I don't know. That is a good question. I would say I guess it's possible, though it's quite large and bulky.
I mean, I'll roll a d6 instead.
Okay.
Then. So this is for the damage on the. Will you allow the hit? It's the same. Bonus?
I mean, it does. It's a die size bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then it's 7 damage instead
Okay,
of 11.
fair enough.
And I assume both of those unarmed miss.
Let's see. It's AC. They do, unless you have advantage on the second one.
I don't.
Okay, so just the 7 points of damage as you punch its hide. It is very tough.
Okay.
Anything else? If not, it will be Ryuki's turn.
That's it.
Did they call out for help with the crocodile?
I would have seen it because I have a 20.
With your passive perception, yes, you would have seen it. However, they did not technically cry out.
I'm not asking if you saw it.
Oh.
I I was asking if I knew about it.
No.
The answer to that is no. Reiki's gonna go
The
forward.
answer
then.
is somebody who can see it could have said something to the party, but did not. But go ahead, Ryuki.
Fair.
Good job, guys.
Good party
Letting me
tactics.
down.
25.
Are you sure you want to do that, Ryuki? Too late.
Ryuki's in a rage right now.
Oh yeah, you are.
30.
Okay, yeah, you see the well, you see exactly what that is. Good times.
Reiki's going to cry out, more! Fight. Hurt me more.
That is
Snake.
some good
Anyways,
stuff. All right, go ahead.
And he's attacking the crocodile, obviously.
And that is very much a strike. All right. So 2 damage and 14 slashing. All right.
Plus, make it, what is it, dex save.
Let's see. Croc gets -1. I rolled a 0.
Ooh.
Full damage.
Ooh. Those 6 points of damage. Nice. All right. That's quite a bit of damage on this one. Pretty good.
I forgot I added that for you.
Anything else?
Yep. Nah, I think that's all I can do right now.
Ryuki very obviously just screams out in bloody murder as he runs in a murderous rampage forward. That's something the party would know. And I believe it is now Isao's turn.
My site shows Hal, the crocodile, and Shizuka. Is that accurate?
Yeah, it's lit by me, so you would probably see that.
You should see Richado as well.
Yes, I do see Richado. So Hal's going to rest his crossbow on the plateau here. Shoot past Hal towards the crocodile with an aim shot.
Okay, go right ahead. Oh,
That was a double fail. In case you were...
Yeah, that was amazing.
However,
what is that sound?
What sound?
That's the sound of dice rolling. It's so weird.
No.
For a second, maybe it's the brandy. Wait, were you drinking? No, wait, maybe not.
Yes, I am.
No, I meant Isao. Did your crossbow creak? That was a weird sound. As the bolt just goes wild. But you press on, and you're like, no, it cannot end this way as you reload your crossbow.
I'm focusing.
Oh,
it's the 12.
my God.
It's the
It is the 12. Okay. So, which is good, because that's not 3 natural ones in a row. But, unfortunately, you do not find purchase. It just grazes off the hide of this creature. It's like the kami are preventing you. That's not good. Alright.
Shizuka, the kami want you to die.
It is Shizuka's turn.
So,
I'm sorry. What?
So what Shizuka's going to do is,
I thought only my luck could be this bad.
how wild is this animal? Like rabid? Is it like now a bit leery now that it's taken a few hits?
Well, I imagine it would act the same way that a real life crocodile would act, being stabbed and stuff. It is none too happy, and it wants to take out its rage with its teeth.
Well, because I know crocodiles are mainly ambush hunters, and now that's missed its ambush opportunity. Like, is it now more defensive? Like, what's it doing?
Well, it's surrounded and it's tasted midget flesh.
So
you do not
offer it-
feel as though it is going to retreat. You think it is going to press the attack.
So if I feed it Rachado, can it be an ally?
Possibly, but it may give you advantage to a run the fuck away check.
So actually, I'm gonna try something interesting.
Okay.
But like seeing the animal like much more like backed up, like more defensive. I'm actually going to attempt to calm it down, like in a way to show that I'm not a threat. I don't know what those guys are, but I'm not a threat.
Do you have a spell to do that?
Does handle animal not do that?
I don't think it would allow you to bring something that's hostile down. I think there is a spell that's intended to do that.
Animal friendship.
Yes, thank you.
I was gonna guess calm emotions actually.
That may be possible as well. The skill itself is no. Handle animal assumes that it's got at least a moderate, like a baseline, not just an openly hostile action towards you.
Can I attempt to calm it with calm emotions?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what we got here.
I hate to be this guy.
It is a humanoid, so unfortunately that's not going to work. But I'm not going to make you waste the spell. You can choose a different action.
All right. How big is this thing?
I'm just gonna interject here. I think someone needs
blow it
healing.
away. I was just gonna blow it away.
Isao needs healing.
No, you don't.
Oh my god.
Well, you saw your friend get his leg almost bitten off. This is a huge creature.
Okay.
It is not to scale. I can make it to scale.
You're just taking up the entire fucking place.
Yeah, because the thing is, if I just heal you...
Oh god.
You know what, fine, screw it. I'll just, like, heal... Hang on.
So then I'm, like, back here.
Cool. Yeah, it's just the cave's small. We can all use our minds. It is a huge creature. It is ginormous. It is well armored, and it's got sharp, pointy teeth.
And it's pissed.
That poison's looking real good right about now.
Lols.
So in this case, I'm just
okay.
gonna...
Serious question: who would actually use the poison?
I imagine the party could just take turns drinking it.
I mean, it would be a much more efficient way of knocking ourselves on our asses.
All right. So what you doing? TikTok.
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna heal Rachado and say, "Don't waste it."
I don't think he will waste a single drop. Go ahead and roll your spell, and Makoto, go ahead.
Come on, roll 20. Work with me.
Okay. Just.
Ooh, he definitely will not waste those 4 hit points.
Oh, I'm back into the double
And
digits.
I believe Healing Word is a bonus action.
It is.
It is.
Do you want to just attack this creature then?
And then as a follow-up, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
You
So-
can't cast
2 spells. Yeah.
a bonus action spell and a action.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Then in that case, then my actual action will be to just attack it with Warhammer.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack. That is a strike. Stop eating my friends as you smack it on the nose with your Warhammer.
Roar.
Makoto.
Well, half the party seems to be taking care of that one, and I'm pretty sure I still don't hear it for some reason. Because my hearing's apparently really bad today.
Tell you what everybody heard.
I'm trying to see where your character is. You're under a bullywug?
I think that's Lubu. Oh, I'm also under a 1.
Yeah, I'm moving some dead body. I mean,
was gonna
you
say-
might notice that Isao was aiming up to the north. That you might know, but I mean, as far as that creature and that battle that's going on there, you really don't know. There's a giant ass wall separating you.
Well, there's also a big fucking thing I can currently see.
Correct. I mean, there's a lot of sounds going on all at once.
Yeah, I'm gonna go assist Ryuki.
That's what I like to hear. Split that party. Go. Hi.
I realized my mistake when I walked into this room, but it's too late. Reiki doesn't retreat.
It's fine. I mean, you
moving
guys
it
had
so the stream
really
can
good
see.
party tactics. This in no way is backfiring on you. What would you like to do?
I mean, if I had a better strength score, I'd probably grab Ryuki and try and run back, but...
Good luck with
You
that.
could try
Yeah.
to talk sense into him if you wish.
I still got like 8 more rounds.
I mean,
of this
well,
rage.
I've already made my bed, so I'm at least going to attack.
Dead Ranger does no damage. Okay. So, do you have any actions that you can take, Makoto?
I'm attacking.
Okay, go right ahead. What are you attacking?
The one thing that's in my 10-foot reach.
Unless you have advantage, that is a miss.
Yeah. And at the same time, Ryuki, we're surrounded. We should probably fall back.
All right, good times. So let's do some of this action here. I've got 2 crocodiles that can eat people now. Let's do another attack on Richado, a tail attack on Hal, a bite and a tail on Ryuki. Okay, so you ready, Richado? The crocodile stares at you, licking its lips, and coming in for one final bite, looking to just end you. Unfortunately, comes up short, smacks its body against the sidewall, kind of scraping its jaw as you barely escape. However, Hal is not so fortunate as the tail whips around in anger as a result of this, striking Hal for 14 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm also going to need you to make me a save.
Jesus.
Strength save. Not Richado. Not Richado. Hal.
What is it? again?
Strength.
Oh, strength. He's
No, he
grappling.
is trying to smack you down with his tail.
Okay.
Shove action.
Athletics.
Shield action.
No,
Strength
save.
save.
Strength
Okay,
save.
you are
Gotcha.
able to make this. You are not knocked prone. Ryuki,
Awesome.
I hope you prayed to your gods.
Ryuki's angry.
Okay, the bite might miss. Let's see, AC.
15.
Unfortunately, the
concerning.
bite just barely misses you. Again, as it sees you come in, meets you square on, jaws wide open, snaps at you, barely misses. However, it is able to bring its tail around, smacking you for 14 points of bludgeoning damage. You may also make me a strength save.
Oh, good. And I am raging, so I have an
That
advantage.
you do.
Also, aren't you proficient?
Nice. Yeah, you take that tail, just kind of like flex your side abs, whatever the fuck they are,
Your side
right?
ab.
And just
Your collarbone.
you just take that blow and remain on your feet. Lou, it is now your turn.
Okay.
It was 14 points of
Um,
damage, right?
Shit, one second. I'm gonna start walking forward because I have no idea what's going on. I just
Yeah, you can hear the battle.
3. Oh, look, things.
Lots of things.
All right. Well, I'm going to.
I like how I said fall back and you move forward.
Yep.
What's going on over here, guys?
I'm going to take a stab at the guy to the north.
That you can. Oh, that's.
I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And take another stab at him.
Ooh.
God damn it! I'm going to quit this
Yeah,
game.
even
Fuck
without
this.
their shield, that's a miss.
Yeah. Fuck this. All right, I'm done. Oh, I'll activate Tunnel Fighter.
Okay.
Maybe I'll be able to, do something
And
with
you
that.
are currently at a choke point. This might work to your advantage. Richado. If you don't have a catheter, you may want to get one, but go ahead.
I don't like pain when I cath.
And the nuclear, try it. That is.
Someone got on, yes.
I'm confused and concerned.
Because I imagine this crocodile is making him want to piss his pants. Because I can see his hit points, and they are not high.
No, because it literally negated the exact healing that I got, which was all that put me in the double digits. Oh, God.
I mean, you could heal yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
have
guess
healing
that's-
word, right?
I mean, I've got one better. I'm gonna cure the fuck out of myself.
That might be wise.
And you still have a bonus action.
Wow. Are you fucking kidding me?
That
Was that at level 3?
That's a level 2 fucking...
it only
cure.
rolled 1d8 plus 3. You can roll another d8. Right? Right.
Oh, okay.
Look at the higher level cast.
It did ×1 instead of +1.
That's
Whatever.
Oh, I see how it works.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, are you supposed to add those two together? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So disregard that one.
4.
So yeah, 6 hit points. That is not a lot.
Oh, that's slightly better. Yeah.
I thought the top one was like cast as level 1, bottom one was cast at the actual level.
No,
I'm with you.
It says 1 × 1 because it's add 1d8 per level.
Yeah, so go ahead and recover those 6 hit points. You're probably still worried for your life.
Yeah,
And that was an action?
'cause I'm-
Like you can't even drink a potion? Yeah, good times.
No, I would say you can interact with one item for free each turn.
That's true.
You can drink a potion.
Yeah, except I don't have a potion.
Drink
I'm
it.
I think
backline,
potion's
and we-
an exception actually, where it is an action.
Is it?
It's a free interaction to grab it from your pack and then an action to drink it.
Oh.
To be fair,
Yeah.
chugging a potion does take quite a bit of time.
Most people house rule chugging a potion for yourself as a bonus.
I'm just saying, downing an entire drink in 6 seconds is pretty impressive.
Wait,
Sure,
you're not
sure.
supposed to
If
be able to
it's
do
a
that?
monster, I could probably do that.
I feel bad for you.
I mean,
Fuck my kidneys.
the only liquid I can't do that with is anything that's really hot.
I was gonna make a mom joke, but
I mean, go ahead.
Down your mom in 6 seconds. Anything else, Richado? And I don't see your hit points added.
I did add them. They're at
Oh,
11.
didn't update the tracker. That's weird.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna... How much can I get for a disengage?
It takes a full action.
Never mind. I guess I'm just gonna sit here and cry.
Do something that's a bonus action.
Do I have anything?
Inspiration.
Usable bonus actions without any feats or class abilities
Inspiration.
would be.
Yeah, I guess that's actually a fair point. As my last act before I fucking die, I shall inspire. Hal.
Okay.
Cool. Real quick question. Do you know how much damage I took last turn? It didn't update on my character sheet when I.
A 14. Bludgeoning.
14. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I will hand out damage all night long.
That was for the letting me know, not for the handling of the damage, but sure.
Gotcha. All right, so Lou,
And you get some.
you're going to
damage.
have some opportunity
You get
here.
some damage. Yay!
So you're going to be able to strike 4 of these as they're going to come into your threatened square.
Okay. Cool beans. So any that I touch, wherever, or basically they have to stop. No mo.
Yeah, assuming you do enough damage, you may even outright kill these. These are very low-level creatures. 10 will not strike the first one.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Hit, miss, hit. I will
Okay.
mark the ones that
So-
you did hit.
Okay. There's the first damage. There's the second damage. And
Okay, so 5 and 7.
on the first one, I'm going to use a combat maneuver.
Can you
it's going
do
to be
that?
trip attack.
Not on your turn?
Let me reread exactly how it's written, but I'm pretty sure it's basically any time I connect with a melee attack, isn't it?
Possibly.
Because does
I
he
mean,
spend superiority
Like
die?
sneak attack, you can
What?
use as on a reaction. So it is possible.
What maneuver are we talking about? Are we
Trip.
Because I think they're all different.
Yeah, Trip says when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can spend 1 superiority die.
That sounds plausible to me. I would allow it.
Okay. So, there's the I'm better than you dice, and
Okay.
he needs to do a strength check.
He is going to fail his strength check as he has no hit points.
Oh. That works.
They don't have a lot of hit points.
Good job tripping him.
Alright.
Okay.
You mean I
Two
wasted
of them
my,
make it through.
my aimed attack? What the
Your
hell?
your crit could have killed 2 of these easily.
Jesus.
Yeah, they don't have a ton. There's
Now, if
just
only
a
we were
shit
using
ton of
League
them.
rules.
The obvious threats are obvious. Obvious.
Obviously.
Hal, it is now your turn.
All right, let's do this again. Hitting it one-handed with my stick.
No, you're
Fuck.
not.
Fuck it. One more key.
Is that a good oof
One
or a
more
bad
key
oof?
for flurry.
That's a real bad oof.
Stop saying oof.
Another key for flurry of blows.
Okay. Oof. The
That's
second one hits.
That's 3 oofs, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, I know, right. I thought Ryoken was gonna go unglued. Stop saying oof. I can't tell if it's good oof or bad oof. Yeah, 6 points of damage.
Yeah, basically just like slapping at its back, trying to get its attention and get it away from Ricciardo.
Oh,
This croc can fit so many Ricardo hit points.
As the meme salesman appears, slaps the crocodile on the back and says, "You can fit,
meme
you can
salesman?
fit so many Richados in here."
I mean, he's eaten my leg like twice at this point, to be fair.
I mean, pretty soon it's gonna be inside his body. Okay. Ryuki. The rage.
Ryuki is going to laugh manically as he yells out, "Rise to the occasion!"
Oh my god. Who are you striking?
Oof. I was trying to hit the fucking...
The answer is it doesn't matter
back
because
out.
you miss unless you have advantage. Yep,
don't.
should have reckless attack.
But I do have Fury of the Storm!
Okay.
Roll that DC!
Alright, so, on the croc? Okay.
Yep.
He's got a -1. That is an 8. I'm going to fail.
Yep, you
Okay,
fail.
6 more.
Yo! Max damage.
Nice. That's twice now. Anything else?
Nope. Besides the maniacal laughing.
Okay. Isao, it is now your turn.
1 second. Double checking
Sure.
some stuff. Alright. I am firing an aim shot
Okay.
at the crocodile. I do not have advantage unless I'm hidden from it. I haven't stealthed in a long time.
Your stealth would have brought you out of it, unless you have a way to try to hide again. You would be at normal.
No.
Though you do
Alright,
have, I think,
and-
the item if you so need it.
Oh yes, I will take that item for the advantage. And this is going directly to you.
Okay, sure.
How much longer are we planning on going? Because I got to get up. in 5
Not
hours.
incredibly long. That was a great use. Roll your damage. That is a lot of damage.
In case anyone is wondering, it's like 50 damage.
No, it's not that high. Oh yeah, it is actually.
It's pretty
Yeah,
damn close. Yeah.
actually, it's really damn
Wait,
close.
why?
Yeah, it's disgusting. Just describe what happens to this giant croc here.
Isao lays his crossbow, his tempo yomi across the item, and he aims his crossbow directly at the spine of the crocodile, and he lets loose. And his crossbow bolt seems to go faster than normal as it pierces directly through his spine and through the bowels of the crocodile, disemboweling in front of Shizuka and Ricardo. And no, I don't have a fetish for disemboweling. Don't ask me questions.
Okay, very awesome. As it's again kind of trying to bite and chomp at you, Richado, you can see as it just, again snarling in your face, just falls limp, lifeless at your feet.
Ricardo will kick it in the snout, just for
for
just
flair.
to make sure
Yeah,
that it's
see,
not-
it's not so tough.
And then it goes back to
Shizuka,
the
it is now your turn.
fight. So, how's your health? Or rather, how are you doing? Are you dead?
No,
You dead, man?
just
Here you go. And Shizuka this time will actually take the time to cast a better healing spell.
The sound of insane laughter echoes down the hallway.
Here you go, buddy.
thank you. Hey.
Are you better than not dead now?
I am better than half.
Good.
You got more hit points from that first level spell than from your second
I know,
level
right?
spell.
Anything else besides a cure?
No. She's just gonna make sure that the tiefling here doesn't croak within the next
Okay.
5 minutes.
Makoto.
Boo, can you handle the small fry?
he may have fallen into sleep.
Who?
Lux,
What?
can you handle the small fry?
Probably. Actually, with my rolls, probably not.
Are you willing to try that anyway?
I will try.
Mention Hexblade's curse on the
Okay.
croc.
Lou's like, 1, 2, bye, bless.
Oh my god.
And I'm also attacking the croc.
Yeah,
damn it.
that is a miss. Anything else?
That's both my bonus action and
Cool.
my actions.
What are you giving the croc disadvantage on, by the way?
Hexblade's
that
curse, not hex.
Yeah.
Yep.
What does Hexblade's curse do?
Does
yeah,
this.
let's see if Crocodile will eat Ryuki.
Ryuki welcomes the attempt.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It was on the 20 and then it rolled to a 6. Alright, tail attack. AC 17, I think that is a strike. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Safe throw.
Yep, strength again. 14 bludgeoning damage. As the tail just
At
whips.
advantage?
Yep.
Not that it would
Not that it mattered. Again, you just take it like a man. Lou, it is now your turn. You got lots of targets about you.
Yeah. Which one's was the target you wanted me to try to handle?
Yeah, I think he meant any of the small fry.
The non-crocodile. Clean up the
Not-
ads, please.
Not the crocodile? Okay.
Please clean up the ads.
Well, I mean, I only got one attack. So,
Whirlwind
I'm
I
going
mean,
to
you have a what are you talking about? You have a bonus action attack
Spin
too.
to win.
Well, no, that's not how that works.
I double checked it as
So I
separate
can
attack.
I can bop on somebody else?
Pretty sure you can, yeah.
Then I can't keep Tunnel Fighter up.
That is correct.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm going to attack him and whiff.
Yeah, that
Like I
is
said.
correct. That is exactly what you did. Do you have clairvoyance?
No, I'm just
Richado.
pessimistic.
Well, it doesn't.
Ricardo is going to lay on the musky floor and take a breather.
Okay. Bullywug's turn. So let's make some attacks. Let's see. Let's do Lou. Makoto.
You know what? I'm going to use my Sentinel feat and burn a reaction for one of those.
Okay. Okay, which one?
One of the ones that's attacking Makoto.
Okay, so I guess top or bottom.
Top.
Okay, go ahead. That's a strike. Roll damage.
There.
If you, okay, that is enough to kill him. He will not land that strike.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Team tactics. Okay, so these guys do not much damage. Alright, so a bite on you, Lou, for 3 points of damage. Makoto,
Okay.
you're taking a spear, which is 5 piercing damage. Bullywug's turn. Hal.
I am going to move. And see what's up. And
Hi, Hal.
Yeah, I think you can see
Hello.
the hell that is in this room.
Fancy giving us a hand.
is it difficult terrain to move through people?
I'm not going to count it, no.
No.
Okay, then I am going to spend my bonus action and a key point to use Step of the Wind.
Okay.
and basically kind of like for flavor, just like hurtle over and land here. And I have the hit points, so I'm going to attack. Fuck it, I'm attacking. Do I want the croc or
The one to the south looks like it maybe has been damaged. Actually, yeah, just the one to the south.
Fuck it, no, croc.
Okay. I tried. That is a strike. Roll damage. Nice.
Figuring out that AC.
This croc is now considered bloodied.
Ooh.
Oh.
How
I
bad
know
does
what
this
that
grog
means.
look right now?
I mean,
Bloodied.
I assume you haven't played 4th edition.
I have.
that's half, right?
It is, yeah, half hit points. Okay,
So the description looking rough or bloodied.
Ryuki, it is now your
half.
turn.
Reggie's gonna drink his health potion.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that back. Any bonus actions? If not, we're going to go to Asao.
What's the potions again?
2d4 plus 2?
Yes, I believe so.
Jesus
Ooh,
Christ.
nice. That's good.
Why is our healing so fucking
I don't
bad
know.
today?
This is Sao's turn.
I'm a necromancer. I'm stealing it for my hit points. Isao's
we
can
can play
to.
storm action as a bonus action, actually.
Make my save. -1. Oh, I made it.
Yeah, you made it.
So I take half.
Yeah,
Okay.
you take half that, so 2. Read it. Do it. I don't know.
Go ahead, Isao.
Isao moves up 20
Okay.
feet. Takes the blind spot as an action to become unseen to the crocodile. And then he's going to action surge to make an aim shot.
Can you make me your stealth real quick? Not that it's a tough target.
I'm invisible.
You don't have to make a stealth check to hide?
I do, but, you know. Are you kidding me?
Gosh.
We're about to get
Yeah,
by the fucking dice.
you are invisible.
I'm so invisible.
Oh my
to this
goodness,
target.
no one has been this invisible before. I'm sorry, that's just the way.
You would need to make a wisdom save to see me.
You are invisible.
He can't see you.
To be fair,
John
my
Cena.
modifier is a 0.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an aim shot.
You know what the funny thing is? This makes perfect sense because he's currently got a barbarian in his face yelling.
Which I mean, under normal circumstances, Asao is being loud as fuck, but this crocodile doesn't care.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make an aim shot with one of the
Oh,
marked
nice. 17 will strike. And here comes the pain, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, bolt. So the extra damage is not added in, correct? Okay.
Correct.
So 21 points of damage. Will slam into his body. The bolt still sticking out. If that's it, it will be Shizuka's turn.
Calm down there, Chuck E. Cheese.
And turn. Aw, that's cute.
This time, Shizuka will, after making sure that, you know, Rachado isn't going to die by a slight breeze, going to venture forward.
Okay.
The slight breeze kills me. Of you passing by.
And she'll call, hey guys, where are you? Over here!
Hi, Suzuka. We're currently fighting a fuckload of frogs and a crocodile.
Yeah,
You want to
just
join?
charge in there. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm going to hold off on that.
That's what the rest of us did. It's worked out okay
it's
so far.
been fine. We're all fine here. How are you?
Everything is fine.
Makoto, I believe it is now your turn.
Well, Hal moved into the spot I was planning.
What a
but
bastard.
Okay. It's fine.
It's okay, you can move forward. Step.
It's fine. I'm gonna do a move and attack, yeah. I am very much aware of the risks I am taking with this, by the way.
Ooh. So you're gonna try...
Do you think...
Would you say...
That's at least one attack of opportunity. Oof. And I'm gonna make you make some sort of acrobatics to squeeze through all them occupied spaces. Remember, it is a huge creature as well. So let me resolve attack of opportunity here real quick.
Okay.
Let's see, 9 plus 3. That is not going to hit your AC from the bullywug. Now make me some sort of acrobatics, or if you have another means, let me know. But
oh, I was thinking acrobatics anyway.
Sure, make me roll. Okay, a 17 is going to be enough as you kind of duck and tumble. Hal's probably doing some sort of roundhouse kick that gave you an opportunity to kind of
a boost into the air, because
or that I just imagine you kind of rolled past, getting yourself into position. This is going to take all of your movement.
Yeah, I was thinking of just going full on dragoon on this.
Oh, nice.
thing.
Okay. As you come down with the pike.
Yep.
On which creature?
On the
crocodile. That is a strike. Roll damage. Will it be enough? 15 points. As you bite into the backside of this crocodile, it lets out its last kind of death thrall as it writhes and flops to the ground. The bullywugs are seeing this, have instantly lost any kind of muster that they have. I know that your characters are going to take some attacks of opportunity. You are going to take some of them out. So let me deal with that real quick.
So we're just skipping ahead. We killed a few.
Yeah, we're not going to get bogged down with the semantics of it. This is where we're going to stop for tonight. The bullywugs are going to retreat farther to the south. This area is fairly clear. If you're wanting to take a short rest, let me know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was saying.
Okay.
Get my superiority and action
all right,
search
that's
back.
perfect. However, you guys are going to get interrupted before you can take your full rest, so don't recover anything, and that's where we're going to pick up next week.
All right, awesome. I also have work in the morning, so I am going to log.
Sorry, we took about 30 minutes over, but I think we got pretty good. I wanted to make sure that we got some combat here since it was a lot of role play intensive. At the beginning.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, and be careful. DM is not gonna hold back. You guys are gonna get your asses eaten.
Yeah,
not my fault.
Right? It is not your fault. All right, thanks, guys.
Night.